Good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Edward from Games of Tea. Oh, my brain is just completely screwed up today.
We're already there.
I nearly called myself, called my own self Games of Tea from Edward. So yeah, anyway, we're going well today. Today I have four wonderful players today. Unfortunately, Jeff from the Twitch channel Alejandro is not been able to join us because of previous life events that have taken him away from us for today, but we wish him well and success with the stuff that he's doing today. Anyways, we are going to kick off with Lydia playing Yannae. How are you doing, Lydia? Please tell us a little bit about Yannae.
Excellent. I wish Jeff good luck with his new peg leg. Let's start the rumor mill on what actually is going on with Jeff when he's gone. Anyway, yeah, I'm really good. Looking forward to seeing what the hell happened. Like, I don't even remember exactly what happened last time. My notes just say, insane session, look back and VOD. There was a lot going on.
Well, there was definitely a lot going on at the end of that session. Yeah, it's...
Oh, yeah.
Talking about no, we're not going to.
Let's go to Farrell first. We'll talk
above Lydia is Sean playing the wonderful and cuddly and very naive character of Farrell. How are you doing, Sean? Please tell us a little bit about Farrell.
I'm doing good. Yeah, Farrell is like a furbolg. It's kind of like a fey giant, and he's been living in like this like little stronghold in the woods all his life. So he isn't dumb necessarily. Like he's got like average human intelligence, but he's very naive because he's not very well traveled. He kind of just does stayed in his little community his entire life.
Yeah, hence the slightly naive part. But
yeah,
well, he's got some growing to do, and
he is wise.
he is indeed wise. Yes, he is indeed wise. And no, we also have Zelma, who is playing the role of Illyria. Zelma is currently away from the microphone, but just tell you a little bit about Illyria. Illyria is a character that turned up in the middle of the night while the four of our compatriots were resting, and seems to be very mysterious in the fact that she doesn't really have much of a memory and seems to be just making her way through life. Still no. Still no. Of course, the person who is not able to join us is Tafari, who is a mage, a wizard from a far distant land, and has definite skills in a unusual and very unknown sort of kind of magic called chronomancy. So we may or may not see that coming into use, but today it certainly might be needed. And the person that has created the possible use of this chronomancy, Neil from Immersion Diversion playing Sykes. How are you doing, Neil? And please tell us, how on earth did you get us into this mess?
So Sykes is a complicated man. He is an elf ranger and like a modified ranger. But yes, he is currently searching for his family, his wife. He found a note that he can't read. He's got multiple notes he can't read now. But yeah, we got into a situation where the town we're heading to was locked up, and we need to get into said town. So Sykes is currently in the process of trying to get into said locked down town.
Yes, well, I'll just add a few more things to that recap. Indeed, the five of our compatriots, after having received a map from a character in Manchester, have been joining on their way to Fall, on the way, sadly losing the character of Garm to a very vicious wraith. But thankfully, we have Illyria to fill the role of Garm, and there have been some interesting conversations. Some things have happened. Some things have been talked about on the way here, on the way to Fall. That certain experiments with a black shard and certain dreams have happened on the way. And
oh shit! I forgot about those.
Yeah, a lot happened that to forget
A
some
lot
of
has
the-
happened. A lot has happened.
details.
It has been a few days. You have been traveling now for about 3 to 4 days. So there's a lot of stuff that has happened on the way, and also a large, or was it small, black shape that seemed to cover up the
It's like a human shape.
the night sky.
Oh, that,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
forgot
that-
about
Like,
that
the
too.
shadow that was above
Farrell
me.
Yeah,
was still
this-
asleep.
There was definitely a lot that happened, but eventually our party managed to find their way to Fall, and reaching a very, very full queue that was waiting and making lots of noise and racket, trying to get into Fall, trying to find out what was going on. Sykes and Tefari made their way to the front of the. There it is, to the front of the queue, where they managed to meet with one of the sergeants of the guard that were keeping there, and found that the entire city had been locked up. No reason was given why. The guards still didn't seem to notice reason really how or why, and why this conversation was happening. A compatriot of Yannae in the form of Mereteth turned up, and in a very unusual greeting to Meredith, shall we say, but she turned up and seemed to take the lead in terms of guiding those who were left of the party, at least, into a way into Fall. While this conversation was happening, though, Sykes thought of an idea to enter the city of Fall. That idea was to tie their 50-foot of rope with their grappling hook together and throw it over the bridge, with the help of Tefari's catapult spell. It is indeed a very, very good plan. If it weren't for the fact that this also took place in broad daylight, in full view of the guards and full view of a now very curious crowd. And that's why we're going to dive in. Sykes, so you are at the bottom of this rope, at the bottom of this bridge, your feet almost dangling in the water, with a guard looking at you going, "What the hell are you doing?"
Try to climb the rope as quick as possible.
You're going to climb up the rope as quick as possible. I need you to roll me initiative, please, now.
Oh, I thought it was okay. Never mind.
Nope.
Okay, where's my? There it is. Oh, I have an advantage. That's right.
I would
Good
say
thing I
that
have advantage.
quickly, but at the same
Oh.
time,
Well, that was roll on.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to change the music up here.
Oh,
Let me just roll this for them.
yeah.
Sykes, you're first up, so
Yeah!
you start climbing up the rope. You have climbing up the rope takes approximately 15 feet of movement, because you are not adept at climbing up a rope. So you are now halfway up the bridge. Do you want to continue climbing?
Yeah, I guess if I can double move, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So you're now at the top. You're now at the top of the bridge.
So
The thing about this bridge, though, is that when
It's-
it's raised, it's also at the top of the parapets.
Oh, that was like a 45, not like a.
Oh, it is a 45 degree, but you've
Okay.
now reached the top, so you're now standing on the top of the bridge,
Okay.
and you look out from where you are, and oh, yeah, there's guards up here as well, and they're now looking at you, and they reach for their bows.
Quick question: was the grappling hook like on the other side of the bridge, or was it on the side that I was on?
It was on the side that you were on.
Okay,
It didn't
so
go
I-
over the bridge. But basically, what would happen?
It hit the
is
lip
it
or
would
something?
have gone over the bridge,
Mhm.
and then because of the fact you were pulling on it, it would have pulled back and caught at the top of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's
So I
how
can-
grappling
okay.
hooks work.
I was wondering
So-
if it was like lodged into the bridge, or like if I could.
No.
easily-
It's on top of the bridge. It's hooked
Okay.
on top of the bridge. But yes, there's now guards looking at you. It is now their turn. They're gonna draw their crossbows, point them directly at you, and say, "What the hell are you doing?"
How many are there?
There's 3 of them that you can see right now.
Okay.
enough.
I've got. I just say I've got important business with the Red Sun.
Like, sure you don't.
Yeah, you're right. I do.
Oh my god. One of them releases their bolt and it flies across your shoulder. It flies past your shoulder. It was a deliberate miss.
At least they gave you a warning shot.
The one who fired looks, yells across, "That's a warning shot. Get down from there now."
And I doubt there'll be a second.
Okay, and then I kind of almost like, oops, I slipped forward. But like grabbing my grapple hook on my way down, kind of like.
That'll be on your turn. That'll be we'll say
They told me to get down, so I'm getting down.
Well, one of the guards yells across the door and says, "Get reinforcements!"
Oh.
So yeah, we're now going to go back to the top of the turn
You're gonna have the entire
with
city
you.
on you.
Yes. So are you sliding down the fort?
I would grab my grapple hook first, but yeah, I'm sliding down the bridge.
All right. I need you to roll me an acrobatics check in order to keep your footing here while you take your grapple off.
It's a 10.
That's the evilest laughter.
Roll a roll a d6 for me. Actually, no. Roll me a percentile die.
You'll take that much damage.
That's an 8. 98. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, you rolled above a 50. You rolled above a 50, which means that you don't fall backwards into the moat. You fall forwards. While you are trying to balance there, because it's a bridge, but it's a bridge made of planks, and you're balancing on that point.
Mm-hmm.
So while you have not held your footing, you were lucky and you slipped forward. However, the grapple is still attached. You have not been able to pull your grapple out.
Okay.
And so you slide down. This is not a 45-degree angle. This is not 45.
Yeah.
This is like 25.
8.
This is 20 or 15 degrees angle. So you're basically falling a sheer drop.
Right. It says still attached.
It's attached to the other side.
Did you say 30 feet?
Okay.
Yeah. And it's
So yeah,
a decent.
that's basically
I would've
that's a
brought the rope
30-foot
over.
drop.
I wouldn't
Very
have, like-
little. Yeah.
So
I would have brought the rope over with me. I wouldn't have left it on that side, because that way the guards could possibly try and jump at the rope and come up too.
I'm going to say no, you didn't, because as soon as
Okay.
you got to the top there, you were immediately confronted with guards.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, and you didn't say that that's what you were doing.
Yeah, and you also didn't
Oh.
declare that either.
All right. Yeah. No problem.
So yeah, you are going to take 3d6 points of damage. Let's hope I roll low here. You take 13
so
points of
that's all?
damage as you slide down this practically sheer bridge and land at the foot of it on the ground.
Ah. Well.
I have no idea what your next action.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried too.
What's around me right now? Are they like actually? Like, I know there are guards.
You
above
have
us.
you've just landed inside the gate entrance. You can see above you that the portcullis is raised. You are lucky in this. You are lucky in this, but the portcullis is still raised. So you've landed at the foot in the gatehouse itself, and there are a couple of guards in front of you who, upon hearing you land, look back in surprise, and then start to go for their swords.
I just say, I just raised my hands because that was way more damage than I thought I was gonna be handling. I just slipped and fell, but yeah. So I'm
He just
on
lands
the
flat
ground.
on his face and then just puts his hands behind his head.
Yeah, I'm like, I give up.
At least you're already assuming like the position of being on the ground with your hands on your
Yes,
head, so-
that is definitely the thing. You look, you are on the ground, and you look up, and you see the guards immediately draw their weapons and turn towards you. And yes, fine, yeah, go, yes, fine. They approach. They begin to walk towards you. Are you going to be doing anything else?
No, I'm just letting him come. Ow, it hurt.
All right. They do indeed approach you. And one of them. I can't believe this is happening. To be honest. One of them lowers their spear towards you and said, "Who the hell are you?"
I'm Sykes Brillos. I used to work for the king a long time ago. I helped.
Fuck you, dude. I don't know you.
Go ask your captain. He should know. I should be on file or something in the scrolls.
Yeah, sure. I'll ask the captain. And he pulls out some rope and starts binding your hands and feet together, and yanks you up. Right, you're coming with me, and you get frog marched through the city. While this is happening,
Yeah, sounds about right.
this sounds about right. Yeah. While this is happening, Farrell, Illyria, and Yannae, you have handed over the reins to a buxom looking dwarf with a bright, warm smile, and is certainly eyeing you up, Farrell, as you are sitting next to her on the cart. But she's guiding the cart away, away from the what do you call it? Away from
The thoroughfare.
Thank you, the
main
thoroughfare. The thoroughfare. She's guiding you away from the thoroughfare, and she's leading you further. She's leading you off across the fields and definitely away from the city at the present moment in time. This is the character that you should see. There you go.
Hey, girl, hey.
So, Yannae, what brings you with certainly this good-looking fella?
Let me see. When was the last time I saw you? Oh, yes, you were leaving.
Yeah, it was. Well, yeah, we were talking to that. We were going off to have a look at a bit of a business opportunity, and talking to that, it's going all right.
Well, do tell me more.
Well, you know how Kairil is and how Yannae is. They get something into their heads, and we've made some starts. It's been a bit of a struggle, but we made some starts.
You're being delightfully vague.
I know. You know me. You know me. I'm crap at keeping anything short. It's going shit, basically. They decided to start an inn. It's going shit.
Well, it's not like it went any better for me. Do you remember? You know how I stayed behind because there was the ferry job, but also I wanted to try and get together with Rosa. Well, she hates me. She hates me so much. It's incredible. So that did not work out. Yeah, she hits my face. So I suppose that never no. So yeah.
I told you. I told you that Rosa was bad news, and you wouldn't listen. I told you.
No, the smile, the hair, the.
Yeah, you did always like the pretty
more.
ones, didn't you?
Yeah, that's why I hired out you.
Yeah, well, that's how things are, you know. Anyways, yeah, hey, it's going all right. It's going all right there. Bless him. I'll have to show you what they're trying. I mean, really, to be honest, I'm the one that's keeping them mostly afloat. To be honest, it's a bit of a whorehouse there. To be honest. Oh, well, it's not really a whorehouse. It's they're trying.
So you were saying that like it was a bad thing, and I was confused.
You'll have to see. All right, you're just gonna have to see.
Right.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Fine. You didn't
And what
let
about-
Geralt get in touch with anything terrible, did you? Did not get her into trouble?
No, I'm the one trying to keep them out of trouble. More like.
Okay.
I'll pick up I keep up a few things to keep some money flowing in. So the same as Yannae. He's been a bit distant recently, but I think everything's going alright. I haven't been able to talk to him much.
Wait,
You know.
Tunai has not been talking.
Yeah, I know.
That's new.
Yeah, he does talk though. He does talk occasionally.
It just doesn't say much.
No, but you do end up having a somewhat conversation with him. But
Alright.
he's been less talkative than usual.
Weird.
Strange. And Cairo,
Anyway, I got this
Okay.
group here.
yeah, that's the point. So, big fella, tell me about yourself.
Go on, Bella.
I live in the gloaming forest.
You what?
It's a forest not too far from the.
Aye, I know that. I know the forest.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, there's like a group of us like out on the opposite side. We're on the other end of the forest. Like falls
Oh.
on the other end of the forest than where I'm from.
What? More like you?
Oh yes, tons, bigger even. I'm still.
She gives
young.
you this.
I know, Chair. Bigger.
she not just back. She looks at you and gives you a wink. What is Oh yeah, aye, and who are you, if I don't mind, if you don't mind asking? She says, looking back at you, Illyria.
Wait, hold on. Can I make a stealth check for the hood again?
I believe you had already rolled for that, and you were already pretty good. I think you rolled an 18.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, all right. Just had to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
No worries.
I'm trying to get comfy.
Jeez. Yeah, I just looked up. Furbolgs can reach like 11 feet tall, and Feral is only 8'9". So yeah, way
You're shorty.
bigger. There's
Yeah,
way
you're a short
bigger
ass.
back in his compound. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Illyria, who's talking to her again? Meredith?
Meredith, yes.
Meredith? Okay, Illyria looks at her, says, "My name's Illyria." Just kind of keeping her head down.
Meredith does that sort of trying to see underneath the hood.
I shove her.
What? Just curious.
She's with us now. She's alright. I don't know for how long, but she's with us. Don't be
She
rude.
looks at you, and then she looks back at Illyria. Okay. All right.
Anyway, guys, this is Meredith. She and I go way back.
Pleased to meet you. Aye, I know this bitch here for a while.
She has the most beautiful and clean smile you've ever seen, and the foulest words come out of her mouth.
She
She's,
gives you all this very warm, friendly smile.
Closest thing I have in this world to a friend.
Aye, same here.
And-
Same as
And you said that she can get us into the city?
Well, that's the idea. That's the plan, at least. Could you please just perform me a quick perception check? Not you, Sykes, because you're not there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay, one sec.
Oh man.
I might have possibly done like 3 because my fantasy ground
I
like
keep forgetting
flagged.
I got a +3 in perception.
You got a +3, so you.
You did really well. Nice.
Oh no, you rolled it there. The +3's there.
Yep.
So Illyria and Farrell, you are the only ones that see this, but you're just glancing around as you're pulling away from the thoroughfare, and this yeah, you'd be able to see this from this direction. A tiefling, a more sort of is darker red-skinned tiefling is riding full pelt along the road, flying past all the other people, and as you watch, they have made their way towards the gate. From where you are, though, Farrell, you're probably the only one who can see this actually, because of your perception being high enough. You follow the tiefling, and they dismount from. Dismount from their horse, and you can see from where they were that the guards there have approached Tefari and having a very heated conversation. But the tiefling calls one of them over, and you can see that they're having a conversation. Very shortly afterwards, the bridge starts to lower, and this tiefling mounts up on the horse and gallops across.
I just turned to Yannae. I'm just like, yeah, Tefari just like got visited by like one of your kind of people, and then they lowered the drawbridge for him.
He's got more bluff than I thought.
Yeah.
Do you also look back to Yannae?
Yep.
You look back and you can see that Tefari is still in a very heated conversation with the guards, and it looks like the guards are being threatening towards him.
Does
But
he
the
still
bridge
have that
has-
stupid monocle on?
Yeah.
You would not be able to see from this distance.
Okay.
I forgot
You would not be able
about
to
the
see from this
monocle.
distance. But you can also see that the bridge has begun to be raised back up.
Maybe not.
Sykes, you are being led through the city, and while you are very familiar with the city, you are being led in a direction that you know for a fact is where they take prisoners and where they throw them into the dungeon. Also, just what is your passive perception?
15.
Your passive perception is 15. Right.
Mhm.
So you would see this very clearly.
Yeah, 15. Sorry.
15. Perfect. You see this very, very clearly as you're being marched through the city. The number of guards, the number of soldiers present that are not present in the streets is far more than they would normally be for the city this big.
Yeah.
And as you are being marched through, there is a sound of "Get out of the way! Get out of the way!" and you are yanked to the side by the guards as a tiefling on a tiefling riding a horse just gallops past you and off down the main thoroughfare.
Yeah, I don't make a perception. I want to see who it is because it's, just see if I might know them at all. I don't know if I would.
Roll me a perception check.
Yep.
Yeah, this sucks. I don't even have poison on me.
Okay, no, you do. All you do is you catch a glimpse of these swept back black horns and this slightly darker red toned skin as this tiefling goes thundering past you.
Man, this city got busy in the last couple of 100 years.
I wonder why.
It is not long before Farrell, Illyria, Yannae are led to Mereteth. Eventually leads you to a small copse, very small wooded area, which is right. I think this will be a good place to leave your horse and cart. Is it all right to leave the stuff here? Whatever that is, stinking hell. But
Mostly because Farrell wants to show off because he kind of knows this person's interested into him. He he'll talk in horse to the horse and ask if it's okay if we leave him there. Oh wait, no, what was his name? Oh no, the horse had a name. Steve. Was it Steve? Oh no, that was the other campaign.
Most things are called Steve, but
yeah.
some are called Bob.
We didn't name this horse, did we? I forgot. Yeah,
No.
that was the other. Yeah,
No,
You
that
can
was
ask
the
him.
other horse.
Yeah,
that was the other
a different thing I was
horse.
thinking
That
of,
was
yeah.
the other horse.
Yeah, that's a different horse. I was thinking of a different horse. Don't mind me.
Yeah, when Gorm was alive.
But I asked the horse in his native language if he's okay with staying here.
The horse looks at you, it sort of gives this shake of the head and a nod. Yeah, I'm cool with it. It's fine. As long as you don't stay away too long. I don't particularly fancy being stuck to this stinky cart.
But yeah, he turns and smiles to Meredith, and he's just like, "Yep, he's okay with it."
Meredith has been watching this, and she looks up at you and Yannae. She says, "Does he normally do this?" All right, love. Fine. Sure.
I could speak to the squirrel too. His name is Ratatasker.
Right.
It's pretty
Okay,
cool,
love.
actually.
Oh, he actually does.
Yeah, it's not in his head. It's really going on.
Right.
Like they respond to him and everything. Like it gone down completely as.
She looks at you.
Let's just say
Yeah, go on, Illyria.
let's just say he's very what's the
Right.
word? Let's
Okay.
just say he's very special.
Very special.
Aye, well, aren't we all special little snowflakes? All right, so
Well, you know how I feel about magic, but this one's alright.
yeah, hi, okay. Well,
It's
shall
it's
we?
a different kind of magic.
Also,
Looks
with
like
the
Annabelle.
introduction of magic, she's like, "Oh, now I'm a bit iffy."
Indeed. Right, shall we head off then?
We should tell the rest of the group.
Yeah, I
The
could,
rest of sorry, what? The rest? It wasn't these three. It wasn't you three.
But you think I just pick up 2 people? You know me. I like to
Aye,
think big.
that's a fair. That's a fair point. All right. Well, where's the rest of them then?
Oh, there's a really annoying major on there somewhere, and then there's this okay guy.
Whoa!
hats.
Back up.
Yeah,
Mage.
I know. I know. It wasn't my choice. It just sort of happened.
he's a mayor.
Well, I don't. To be honest, I'm not really. I'm a bit more surprised at the fact that Yannae, the mage hater extraordinaire, has teamed up with a fucking mage.
It's a small
Well, she does still
mythical
hate
weapon.
him.
Oh yeah. Just see it as an opportunity to get my own back.
Right.
Maybe this one is special too.
Well, I wouldn't say no.
I would.
Aye, but you're a mage hater. I'm
Well, you
not.
don't know what all that magic does to a man or woman.
Hey, I'm not proud.
She's a necromancer.
Hey, I'm not proud. How
No,
much,
you're not.
Yannae? How much of your history have you told Meredith?
I mean, I can't go into details now.
No, I just need to know. Was it
She
a lot? Was it a
knows-
small amount?
She knows the town I am from,
And that's it. And the fact
and
that
she
you don't like.
knows that I'm a tiefling and that I'm roaming.
All right, and you
So
don't
she
like
knows a
don't
medium.
like magic and mages. Cool. That's all I need to know. Right. Okay. Well, I wish you luck if you're interested. Anyways, Do you want to show? Where is this? This mage, this magic user.
Just follow the sound of annoying prattle and you'll find him. We should probably get back to the main road, actually, just to check.
All right then. And she hoists up her shoes and starts making the way back to the back to the main thoroughfare. It's not too far away, to be honest. And before long, you are there. And do you make your way to? I'm gonna have to come up with another way of saying that. Do you head to the front of the queue?
Yeah, because
Sure.
that's where we saw Tafari last. So
Yeah.
Tafari said he'd go up that way, so
Yeah,
Right.
and we saw him arguing with the guy.
that's fine. He has managed to extricate himself from the guards. You don't know how, but the guards, they have not let him through, and they are watching him. Well, they're watching him, looking at him in a way that says, "We are trying to remember your face here."
Uh-oh.
And
That's
he's
a good
looking.
sign.
He's looking quite. He's looking very proud of himself, shall we say?
Yeah.
Tafari is. Of
Mhm.
course he is.
MVP.
He just pissed off everybody and is happy about it. That sounds like Tafari.
Okay. I grab him by the shoulder and I ask him, where's Sykes?
Oh well, it's quite an incredible story, really. Sykes decided to throw a grappler hook and rope, and I, with the panache and gloriousness that I normally partake in these things, catapulted him and said rope and grapple right over the bridge. So yeah, they're over the other side of the bridge right now.
What?
So he successfully made it into the city? Good job, Sykes.
Well,
Your optimism, it never ceases to sound incredible.
hey, well, that's congratulations to Sykes, but I don't think he's going to survive that long.
Well, what's going on? I mean, he's just gonna be held in the city on bail or something. The stocks and stupid cell.
Well, she glances over at the guys and says, perhaps we better go and walk a bit further away, shall we?
Okay, I grab Tafari by the scruff and I pull him out of the car.
Okay, right, I'm walking. Jeez.
Did the guards tell you what's even, like, why everything's closed?
So it's just, I'll tell you in a minute. And she leads you to the right, basically across the thoroughfare and further around the moat, and out of earshot of the guards and the crowds of people that are there. And she says, right, I think we're... Oh, they're not going to hear me, they're too far up. And you glance up and and you can see on the top of the wall that there are guards patrolling, and they look armed and they are actively looking out over the moats and over the fields. So yes, you can see them and they do see you. And they acknowledge your presence in the case of, okay, we have spotted you, we're keeping an eye on you, and you can guess, you don't need high insight to guess that if you tried any sneaky shit, they're going to start opening fire on you, basically.
Okay, I blow him a kiss.
Yeah, I will say I wave.
Yeah. Actually, fuck that. Never mind the blowing a kiss. I'll wave along with Farrell. Both
There's
do a really
one-
dumb
one-
wave.
Just roll a quick persuasion check, please, guys. Either
to get
both,
them to wave back? Yes.
either both, or with advantage.
Well, I
They
want to
can do
go,
both,
so...
okay.
My...
They're pretty stoic. They're pretty stoic. They don't. One of them just sort of gives a sort of quick nod of their head, which you think is a nod of their head, but they don't respond. Right. Well, this is how I got out, because I had to go and get some hunting done for the fellas back home. Carol and Yannae, sorry. But just before I left, there was a great old to-do going on. You know me. I'm not particularly perceptive. Not particularly good at this sort of thing. But just as they were running around, I heard one of the guards mention something about the king, and that they're currently lying very ill on their deathbed. And I think it was the son was missing. Yeah, I think they said the son was nowhere to be found so far. At least so far. That's the news I've managed to hear.
Can I roll to know anything about local politics?
Sure, just roll me a quick history check then, please.
Okay. History. Good. A modifier of 0.
Yeah.
Yes, a good 2.
I was about to say, can I roll a
Hey, wait,
history
that didn't
check?
show up.
Then I remembered. He can't remember anything.
Oh, it didn't show up at all. I don't know. It didn't
I think
register. I'm rolling
there
Yeah,
is.
it didn't show up in. Yeah,
Yeah, it just rolled
that's
out.
even
Good, a
better.
1. That's better.
No. Nah, politics has never really been your thing, to
I
be
didn't
honest.
even know
It's-
he had a son.
yeah, pretty much. You're more interested in yourself and having fun, to be honest.
And Farrell's just like king, like it's like he doesn't even know there's a king. Like,
This is a castle? These are walls? What?
Let me just grab Tefari's sheet. Let's see if he would. Because he's
He's a local.
nah, not really. He wouldn't really know anything either. He's a foreign dignitary, so. But in this case, he doesn't really know anything about it.
yeah, the
Hi,
only one that actually would probably be good at that would be Sykes, who's not here.
Who's not here? Indeed, yes, indeed. She's Aye, the king's not doing too well, I heard. At least that's the one around Scuttlebucket. And
If one person is sick, why would they close an entire city?
What he said.
That's a very good question. I don't really know, to be honest. But well, it is the king, so yeah, that's what's got me confused, really, to be honest. They don't. He's lying on his she's lying on her deathbed. Sorry, she, not he. She's lying on her deathbed, and her son's missing, and yet they've closed down the capital. I didn't really
No one
understand
else
it either, to be
is
honest.
getting sick, right? Like it's not like.
No, not that I know. Well,
Quarantine. Farrell probably wouldn't know the word quarantine, but
No.
not that I know of. I mean, I don't feel ill.
Okay.
I immediately check her forehead.
She gives us a look of, really?
Oh my god, you're burning up Boston!
No, I'm fine. I'm not coughing. Well, at least I wasn't this morning.
So they're not doing the thing that you do where you let someone stay away for a while they're still sick. We've had to do that before. We set up temporary camps because of some people hunting got sick and we couldn't let them back into the stronghold.
No, they're not doing that. They seem to, like I said, they seem to have closed down quite a lot of the whole city. In fact, the entire inner circle and the merchants district and all the rich district. They're all the different districts have just been shut down. There's no movement between them all, and there's no movement in and out of the city. Don't know what the hell's going on. Really quite irritating, to be honest. I've been trying to get. I mean, as you know, I've been keeping the money rolling in order to keep the place that Carol and Yannae want to keep afloat. But it's not exactly making work easy.
Well, and judging by the line and who's in the line, they're not letting even merchants in, which is
Aye,
bad for the city. Like that's not a good thing for the city. Like,
Aye,
you have
and
to let
that's
some
what's
people in.
that's also what's gotten me a bit concerned as well. But they're actually stopping trade, they're stopping growth, shall we say, and stopping people from feeding. So that's the other thing that's gotten me a bit worried.
Yeah, even my stronghold would trade with foreigners. A lot of the elders there hate foreigners, but we realize that that's just a good idea. Like, you need the supplies.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this was just recent. I mean, like I said, it was a couple of a day or two ago. It takes a day or two in order to get through the tunnels, but it was a day or two ago that I heard all the ruckus, and they've been closed ever since.
well, we don't know how long they'll continue to be closed for, and
Not really,
if
no.
Sykes is in trouble, we need to get in there kind of quick.
Aye, well, talking of that, shall we? I know, Yannae, you're not going to like it. Shall we go for the sewers?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Come with me, and she leads you towards the river and the fishing huts, and she leads you through very small different alleyways of all those different huts that are on the sides of the banks, and she brings you to a very small skiff, a very small little rowing boat that she has hidden, at least partly there. He says, "Right, we'll be using this one. We'll be using this one to get ourselves down the river towards the port. The ports are also locked up, hence the reason why we have to use the sewers. But the entrance to the sewers, Yannae, you'll know this. Farrell, right?
Mm.
Yeah, Farrell, Illyria. How good are you two at swimming?
I'm very dense, so it's a little difficult.
Okay, we'll figure out a way. Illyria, how good are you at swimming?
I think I'm good at swimming. I don't know.
Be swimming through the sewers. Ugh.
No, it's not. You won't be swimming through the sewers. You'll be swimming to the sewers.
Oh, that's not as bad, at least.
Just keep your mouth closed.
Aye, just keep your mouth closed. We've had a few problems like that before. Don't taste very good.
Ugh.
All right then, in we go.
I secretly gestured to her.
That it happened to her, not you.
Yeah.
She gives you this dirty look and says, "Yeah, all right. It's not my preferred thing." she starts shoving the boat off the bank. She says, "Right, well, get in then."
I'll help her shove and saying that's nasty. Just jump in. Jump into the way.
Hey, I'll try anything once. As you all jump into the boat, and she starts to row the boats very slowly along down the river. While this is all happening, Sykes, you have been marched through the city, and yes, you have seen a much greater proliferation of guards in and around the city than normal. You are marched along the city wall, and eventually you come to this large stone imposing building. You are guided forcefully through the door, through this barred metal and dark wood door with these massive black bars around it. And you are led into, effectively, the dungeon of this city. You have never been here before because you are the law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
But this is not something that you have ever experienced before. So when the door opens, you are struck with the smell of damp and mildew and old sweat and possibly a hint of blood in there as well. It's a pretty foul smell here, and it also definitely gives you the feeling of oppression. And this is a very sad place. This is not a place that you'd want to stay. But you are frog marched effectively straight into the dungeon. There's no processing. at all
Mhm.
when you arrive. It's just simply you are marched straight through, straight past the guards, the guard points, along the cells, and then you are led down 2 flights of stairs into the dark of the dungeon. Cell door is open and you are thrown straight in. The cell is closed.
Hey, I need to speak to the captain.
Ah, yeah, Captain will be talking to you soon.
You don't
Okay.
get your one phone call.
Thank you.
Sit here and think about what you did, murderer.
Murder?
Huh?
I just broke into the city. I didn't murder anybody.
Uh-huh. Tell that to the captain. And they
Okay.
leave you in the darkness. There are no
Uh,
windows here.
Why would a murderer
I-
be breaking in and not trying to break out?
I got dark vision. Is there any like a wall hanging down thing so I can sit on? Or is
Oh
it
yeah,
just-
there is. There's
would-
a small stone pallet.
Okay, I would
And
just,
while you do have dark vision, this is pitch black.
it's
so-
like okay.
There are no torches here. This is pitch
Well,
black.
I figured dark vision you'd see without torches. Like, it's
No,
not, like,
dark
magical.
vision does not really help you in that regard. If it's pitch black, it becomes dim.
Okay, well, as long as I can see the flat surface that I can sit on.
And my apologies to anybody watching who says no. Actually, this is the way I'm ruling it in my campaign. If
No
you're in
problem.
pitch black, if you've got dark vision, congratulations, it's still pitch black.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how
just
I'm
kind
ruling
of
it in my
To
campaign.
make it a little softer to sit, I'm gonna kind of brush my hand on the kind of surface.
There's some straw. There's some straw there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna make some flowers and grass maybe. On
Sure,
the
you can do that too. That's fine.
Yeah.
You make some flowers, and there's a sudden scuffle, which you can just about make out.
Scuffle.
Mm.
On the surface.
Mhm.
Okay. I try to feel around on it a little more. Just kind of maybe try and get a little better look at it, even though it's
You
really
brush your hand round, and suddenly you realize that, oh shit, this straw's full of bugs.
dark. Yeah. I kick it aside. Just kind of I don't even sit anymore. I'm just standing there.
Okay.
Ugh.
With your vision, you can still make out the fact that you are in an enclosed cell.
Okay.
It's completely enclosed. It's a completely enclosed stone cell, and the door that's in front of you is you can't make out the color of the wood, but it's a
Yeah.
wood and iron door with some bars in the window, with some vertical bars in the window.
I'm guessing they took my stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. So I'm not even gonna look at my inventory to see if I've got anything. I guess I'm
No,
just
no,
gonna
you're
kinda
all
wander
your-
around the room.
All your stuff was confiscated as soon as you
My hat!
as soon as you started to be including your hat.
Fuck! What? No!
Well, who knows what kind of weapons you might have stashed under there?
It's a wide brim.
One of the guards took a fancy to it.
Yeah, the guard is gonna be wearing the hat.
Just looking around, kind of just wandering around the cell at this point, see if I can find anything. But I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna find anything. But yeah.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Or an investigation. Now you're searching around. Make this an investigation check.
Ow! Alright.
Hey, you're looking around.
It's a 17!
17. Yeah, not bad. You start sort of searching around, and you suddenly realize that this room is very small. It's just about enough room for one person. Just.
Oof.
But you look around, and eventually you come across a small pile of bones.
Ooh. Small or are they... Okay.
No, as in
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
a very, very small pile of bones.
Can I try to... No, I don't know. Well, depending on the beast, or if it's depending on the creature, can I try to determine what kind of animal it was?
Well, let's check.
Ah, crap. Also 0. 9. Nope. No. So-
Some sort of rodent.
Okay.
You can tell from the shape of the
Not
skull
human.
that this was a rodent.
Or not humanoid. Okay. That's
No,
good.
no, no, no.
Whew, I'm not gonna die in here. Good. I guess the only thing I can really do is wait. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Just wait for the captain.
Sure, no worries. Back outside, Mereteth has rowed you down as far as she dared along the banks, and eventually she starts to row you across to the right-hand side of the river. This would be away from Fall, and she just mentions that doing this will detract any suspicion from you, because they are watching, and you can see them, or you can see the guards along the wall, and they are watching, and you can see them very clearly. They are clearly searching, clearly keeping an eye out. And she just says, "We're just going to go on this side because they're being a bit nosy. We'll have to go across at night. Any of you lot got dark vision as well? I know Yannae does, but what about you, Illyria? Can you see at night?
Yeah, I can.
Ah, lovely.
I'm only low light.
Well, it's the dock, so that might help. All right then. Well, rest up. We're gonna have to make the crossing at night. Anything you guys want to do? I suggest you get yourselves prepared right now. Otherwise, time to rest.
All right. Farrell's definitely happy to take a nap.
Okay. The time starts to wind down, and before long, the night does start to begin to close. Is there anything that you guys would like to do during this time?
Are we supposed to be quiet? Oh.
Yeah, what was that?
She doesn't say that you don't have to.
Yeah,
be-
rated.
No. I got a follow. So thank you very much to
Oh,
the
thank you.
Die Our cast. Thank you very much for the follow. It's very, very kind of you. I hope you were enjoying the shenanigans that is going on here. But no, she doesn't tell you need to be quiet because you're on the far bank. You're on the opposite side of the bank now.
Okay,
So.
I'll sharpen the swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the point where I get let's see what let me look at my inventory. I've got some oil. Let's see. Do I also have whetstone? Yes, I do. So I'm gonna use my whetstone and my oil to do some sword maintenance while we're out here.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
And you hear
Anything else?
that scraping sound that you had woken up to a couple of mornings before.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I'll just lay back on my back, staring at whatever kind of moon it is, like, full, half, whatever. And he's just thinking about Sykes, of being like, I wonder if he's okay. just wondering if his friend is fine.
I'd be
Well,
then at this point sitting on that flat thing, just trying to rest up as best I can.
Yeah, no
'cause-
worries. Well, the moon has not risen yet, so this is this is your sort of
okay.
your sort of mid-afternoon right now. So it'll be
Oh.
mid-afternoon toward, and this is this block of time now from
Okay,
mid-afternoon
so then he'll
to
probably
night.
just help the camp be more comfortable for everyone. He'll help flatten it, or flatten the area, get rid of rocks and stuff, and then
Stop. Crap.
just try to just set up the camp to be a nice, comfortable little spot.
Sure, no worries. Lyria, is there anything in particular that you would like to do while you are resting? Illyria?
Larry?
Oh, I'm here. I'm sorry.
You're
Alright.
good.
I thought I yelled out. I was doing some. My dog kind of busted out the door.
Oh dang.
So, all right, where were we?
Is there anything you'd like to do while you are in this sort of rest moment time?
Well, well, I did say, yeah. She's like, even though she's kind of looking out, there's a ring on her ring finger that she's just kind of playing, kind of fiddling with it, rubbing it, touching it for some odd reason.
I'll take the bait, sure. Yeah. So after being done staring daggers at Tafari for encouraging Sykes to do something so stupid, I'll nudge at the ring and go, "What's that?"
It's the ring.
All right. Sure, these are just swords. Sorry, just trying to make small talk. I don't know. Not usually very good at. I mean. Anyway.
Aye, Shania, you really have never been that good at trying to get people to talk, have you? Hey, Ilya, dear. It's a ring. Is it significant? Do you know anything about it? Is it special someone at home, maybe?
I guess.
What do you mean, I guess?
Well, this ring's been with me since it started to run.
Since you started to run. Oh. Shy enough to boop out of the Zoom meeting.
Oops.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
have we
even
just-
notice that happened.
Have we just lost Zelma? We have just lost Zelma. Okay. Yeah, but apologies about that. Zelma's internet decided to. Oh, there we go. And. Hey, and we're back.
Good.
Well, almost. There you go. You right,
Sorry
Zelma?
about that.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, my internet's kind of being an ass.
No worries.
But
So-
yeah. Well, it's hard to explain. I can't remember why.
What have you been running from?
She kind of like looks. It's kind of like someone is like staring off to the distance as she's trying to like recall certain things, but it's not getting to her. She's like, I don't remember. I was in the city of sorts. I don't remember.
Was it far away? Have you been running for long?
All I know is I was running away from something, someone.
You don't remember much before that? Not even why you can't remember?
I don't know how I became what I am.
Do you know what that is?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you
Yannae?
know what that is? What you are?
No.
I've never seen anyone look like you either, but I haven't seen anyone look like Yannae as well.
Darling, you've been in the woods for too long. But even I have not seen someone that looks like you.
Shania, what is your passive insight?
That's a good question.
That'll
Let
be
me check.
10 plus your insight.
Hey, I know. I gotta take a little look. Take a little look. See, it's 11.
Take a look.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, chill.
What is your passive insight, Illyria?
A passive insight? Let me do it.
Yeah.
Though.
It'll be 10 plus your insight score.
11 as well.
Okay. Jeez, you guys are not good at reading people.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Did you not?
Alright.
Did you not notice?
Okay.
I mean, I guess Farrell could do an insight check because he's actually good at that, but he doesn't.
Well, what is your passive insight then, Farrell? If you are
Pass-
also engaging in this conversation, what is your passive insight?
Passive insight is 16.
Okay, then you would see this. Meredith has this very pensive look on her face as she looks at Illyria.
Oh, I thought that was for discovering something about Illyria. I didn't realize that was a
Mm-mm.
Meredith thing.
No, it was Meredith thing.
Hmm.
I'll keep that to myself for now. Actually,
Okay.
I was gonna bring that up to Janai, but I don't want to do that with Meredith. It's so close.
No worries. Okay. The day begins to the day passes on, and while 5 of you with Tifari and Meredith there do register the passage of time, one of your member has not a fucking clue how long they've been in that cell. Sykes, the time drags by with no concept of time moving in any form of direction, and no window in order to be able to see what's going on.
Oof.
You don't know what time it is. If it's cold, you start to feel sore, and there is also the sense that there are other things in here that you don't really want to make your acquaintance with.
Yeah.
So you're in pitch black darkness. It's cold. There's no windows. Like that's
Yeah.
like awful.
Sounds
That
like
is,
my living
the
room.
Worst.
I'm
Ugh.
gonna. If it's cold, I'm at least gonna use my druidcraft to create a kind of warm wind, because I can create a.
You can create a bonfire.
No,
of
you can
wind.
create the sensation of being in warm wind. You don't actually create warm
So I
wind.
feel no. So I just feel warmness. That's basically what I'm just trying
It's like
to.
drinking
You
alcohol
feel-
when you're cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically what happens. You feel as though you are getting warm, and that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Whether you actually physically do get warm is a completely another sensation, but you feel like you are getting warm.
You
And I would
placeboed
do-
yourself. Good job.
Yeah,
And I would
pretty
do
much.
create bonfire if there wasn't hay in here. Because yes, I would just set the whole stall. I would just set the whole
Smoke
stall
just
on
starts
fire.
billowing out. You do notice though, using your druidcraft, it does go ahead without any problem. There's no delay.
Because I'm
Nothing.
not near
Just-
Janai. It's the
Well, I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of jail cells have magical like dampening
yeah.
stuff. So it's like the
Not
fact that
this
this
one.
cell doesn't have any, I think that's what he's getting at is this.
Yeah.
That's what makes that special.
I'm gonna wait a little longer to see if the captain does show up. But
Eventually, there's a sound of rattling at the door, and you eventually you see light start to make an appearance, and this face appears in front of appears at the bar, looking in. It is a very grim-looking face. It has a scar on the left cheek. Sorry, I can never tell my left from my right. On the left, it has a scar on the left cheek, which comes right down to underneath the chin. There is stubble. It's a craggy-looking face. It looks like a face that has seen war and battle.
I'm gonna back away from the cell, like doors, kind of to get away from them.
He looks in. So you're the one that climbed the bridge, did you?
Who's asking?
The one who might decide whether or not to free you or keep you here for the rest of your life.
You're not the captain.
I am.
You are?
I'm the captain of this watch.
Shot in the dark. You're Fulman Smith. I can't see, but I don't know. I just kind of throw it.
You can see his face. You can see his face. He is holding a torch, so you can see his face now.
Oh, okay. I did not realize.
He is holding a torch, so
Okay.
you can see his face, and he can see you. Fulman. That piss. No.
Well, if you're the captain, I can for sure tell you one thing. The guard who threw me in called me a murderer. That is one thing I am not.
Hmm.
I may be a hunter, but I
You
would
have
never.
killed people.
I say, I may be
To
a
be
hunter.
honest, I don't care. But what idiot climbs the bridge in full view of guards, broad daylight, when it's locked down and they've just been told not to enter? Is that you? Are you an idiot?
Maybe an idiot, but I'm an adventurer. I just kind of like, I just say the name is Sykes Burlows.
Yeah, people let me into their
I helped
houses
out
and I
this-
break all their stuff.
I
and they
helped
don't
out
mind.
this. I helped out this kingdom before. The previous, the Taldell. King Robert.
Is what you hear. To be honest, I don't give a flying fuck who you are.
What's even going on around here? Like murdering? Who? What?
You really haven't got a clue, do you?
No.
Maybe you are as stupid as you look.
I might be able to help you find whoever murdered.
He pulls
whoever that-
back. He pulls back from the door, and you hear rattling and clanging, and the door eventually opens up, and there in front of you is the figure that now belongs to the face that you have seen. It is a captain.
Mhm.
They are dressed in. They have under their arms a plumed helmet, but the helmet and the armor that they're wearing has this very, very subtle gold lining around it that indicates their station, and that's the only way you would be able to tell that they are the captain. They are a captain here.
Okay.
You can see he's quite tall, and it's a human. It's quite a tall human, and they seem to be very, very well built, and very clearly somebody who commands presence and has seen battle.
Now knowing I kind of.
He is also armed.
Oh, he is okay. No, I know.
Yeah, he's not stupid.
No, I know. I see the weapons, but I'm not as inclined to like hang out at the back of this. I kind of thought. At first, I thought I couldn't see him because I didn't know he had the torch, but I still would have backed up kind of away from the bars.
That's fine.
But now, seeing and knowing he is the captain, I kind of loosen up a bit, and I just kind of move back to the center of the cell. But I'm not doing anything. Like I said, I didn't kill anyone, but I might be able to help you find the person who did do the killing.
He gives you this long, hard stare that makes you feel like you are being searched very thoroughly.
Mm-hmm. I love search.
He's undressing you with his eyes.
He's basically he's undressing
long, hard stare.
he's undressing Sykes' soul, shall I say?
Yeah.
And eventually he stands back. Oh, come on then. If you think you're gonna be useful, At. Shit, you really are that stupid. Get out of the cell!
All right, I move. Yeah, I get out.
And he walks. He says, "Why in front of me?" And he basically guides you back through the dungeon and back up the stairs to somewhere that's a little bit more lighter, where there are windows. You can make out what time it is.
Yay.
It's nighttime.
How long has it been since I was in that cell?
He doesn't answer.
No, this is the GM because I want to use a short rest.
You don't know.
Damn it! I can't just.
You don't know, and you do not.
Days.
You do not
I
have
do not
that
get
feat
a
to
short
allow you
rest.
to be able to tell what time it is at any time of the day.
True.
So no, you do not know how long you have been in there. You've just been in there a long time. That's all you know.
No, I know, but I wanted a short rest.
Well,
Use
I'm gonna say that you would have had a short rest. Yes.
Okay, cool. I gotta throw.
I'm gonna say that you would have had a short rest. Yes, but it has been long.
Okay, so I'm gonna use both of them. Damn it, that's fine. So yeah, I look a little still worse for wear, but no longer face imprinted from hitting the floor too hard.
You don't have a face covered in stone, basically. He leads you. He guides you to what can only be described as an interview chamber. It is a stone walled chamber, again very similar to the one you were in, except this is a bit more well lit, and you can just about see through the bars the moon. Moon was just shining, casting some of its warm yellow lights through the bars. He points to the chair. He points to the chair in front of a very plain wooden desk that seems to have with manacles on it.
Okay, I go sit down, and I just put my arms at the side so you can lock me if he needs to.
He walks around to the other side of the chair and does not lock you in.
Oh.
But
then I kind of fold my arms.
After he sits down, you hear the sounds of two other guards making their way into the room. They taking up position behind you at the door. So, you really are as stupid as they look. Fine.
I'll make you call me stupid.
In all honesty, any idiot who climbs a locked down city in the middle of broad daylight in front of guards, unless they're extremely intelligent and know exactly what they're doing, is a fucking idiot. And playing the long game, which I suspect you are not playing the long game here.
We have been asked by a man named Conan Usaka from the Rising Sun in
Never heard of him.
Farron. Anyway, he asked us to bring something to the Rising Sun here in Farrell. That's why we're here.
I have a city named after me.
So, you get given some shit by some person that I don't give a flying fuck about to be brought to the library here in Fall. Congratulations, you made it to Fall. The city's locked up. Fucking wait like the rest of them.
Okay, I'll wait. But like I said, I might be able to help you with your current situation.
You good at tracking?
Yes, very. One of the best. Been doing it for 400 years.
Prove it.
Ooh.
I'll set up a test. You can track one of my guards across the city. Maybe I'll start talking.
Okay. When do we start?
Right. You. You look behind.
Really quick. Yeah.
You look behind, and there are indeed two guards. One of them carries a spear. One is carrying a bow. The bow is drawn, but it's not. The bow and an arrow has been drawn from the quiver. It is cocked on the bow, but it is not drawn and aimed at you. It is just simply at the ready.
Mhm.
And he looks at you look back at the one that the guard captain spoke to, and it's the one carrying the bow. Go hide somewhere. He simply nods and walks out the door.
Okay.
We're playing advanced hide and seek now.
Basically, advanced hide and seek now, yeah.
Oh, can I?
This will be interesting. I mean, we have seen Sykes track before, and he was successful the last time.
Mhm.
Because he was tracking Garm very well.
Before
So-
he leaves, because this is still part of the test right now, right?
It reminded me of Garb.
Sorry. So as I looked at the guard when he turned his back to go away, I just kind of I cast the hunter's mark on him. My eyes kind of glow for a sec.
Are you trying to do this stealthily?
Yeah, my back's turned to the guard or to the captain.
Oh no, mate! Your back is not turned to the captain.
Oh, yeah. I
You
guess I
are
could
you are
try to-
you are sitting in front of the captain, and you have looked behind you, so your back is not turned to him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so,
So if you want to do this stealthily, you need to roll a stealth check.
Yep. Sorry, you're right. Can I use my inspiration?
You can indeed use your inspiration to reroll. Yes.
Yes.
Do you have
And
to keep
yes-
the second result?
You do have to keep the second result. Yes.
Oh,
That's why I
That's
asked.
worse.
Damn it.
It's a reroll. It is not advantage.
Yeah.
Alright. Yep, it's an 11.
That's what's risky about doing those
Yeah.
inspiration rolls.
The captain looks at you. You do
Oh,
it the
no.
normal way. Drop it.
I dropped the hunter's mark.
You say you're good tracking. You do it standard.
No problem.
Well, go on.
He's already gone? Okay.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
I get up and I dash. Because I.
You're
It's a
just gonna
matter
simply
of-
run off. You just can simply run off after him.
After the. No, wait. He said go on. I thought he meant like go on and track the thing. A hunter.
Oh yeah. That's what he
tracks
meant.
his target by running. Yeah. Like I'm not giving him the sense that I'm gonna like. Well, like he offered the test. I'm not just gonna.
Yeah,
run
no.
Yeah.
Just tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing.
I just kind of, I guess, I just look at the captain and I say, I won't disappoint, and I just take off. Like, obviously, do I know which direction he headed?
He's gone out the door, and that's it. If you want to start tracking him, then you'll need to roll
Yeah.
a survival check.
Yep. $18.
Very nice. This was a very difficult check because this is stone floor.
True. Yeah.
However, it's stone floor that sees a lot of movement, and so there is a lot of not dust, but there's a lot of dirt. around.
Okay.
And you just happen to spot that the fact that where the guard was, oh hello, he's left some footprints behind. Very, very, very faint. But you're just able to make them out. And you can see that they go out the door and head down the corridor to the right.
Okay.
When you are out the door, you can hear the sounds of the captain inside the interview room, and the other guard have gotten up. You can probably guess from your it's not going to take an insight check or your passive insight to guess that they are going to follow you.
Yeah. Okay. Not that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try and follow the guard. Kind of trying to stick to shadows,
Mhm.
so I can kind of like duck away and hide if he turns around to look or anything, you know.
Well, when you look down the corridor, are you trying to purposefully hide from the guard you are trying to follow, or are you
Yes.
going to try and hide from the captain?
Not from the captain. This is a test. He
Okay.
needs to see what I'm doing.
Okay, that's fine.
Hiding from-
Well, he is not in view at the present moment in time.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down the hallway that the guard went down and try to follow him.
Sure, no worries.
But like probably a good like 60 feet back.
Yeah, no worries. Following the footprints, you are led down the corridor, and it's not long before you realise this guard is leading you outside. And so you find yourself at the entrance to the original entrance to the dungeon itself, the dungeon building itself. And it's from there that you suddenly realise, oh shit, which way has he gone now? I need you to roll me a perception check in order to keep tracking him.
Yes, which I get advantage because I have Stalker. When you succeed on a survival check to detect a trail left by the creature, you gain advantage on perception checks to track down those creatures.
Thank you for reading that out for our viewers at home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a lucky sip for you.
Still not great. 13.
Still not great, no.
Oof.
He is not being particularly difficult this time, at least, anyway. So you are still able to make out his trail. His trail leads you to the right down the street, and it is not long, and you are able to follow it for a certain amount of time. But suddenly, you can tell the trail is getting more difficult to follow because of the amount of foot traffic that was at least here at this time of night. It is now the town is now, at least in this area, is now quite quieter than it was before. But you are following the road round, and you're just about able to follow it until you reach a crossroads, and then the tracks suddenly disappear. I need you to roll me another perception check.
Okay. With advantage still, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're still tracking him.
That is a 19.
Very nice. That was actually very, very good. You needed that.
Yes.
You follow the track. You follow tracks, and then suddenly, this bust is no longer the route, no longer the streets. He's now You follow the tracks, and you find that he's actually gone to what can only be described as a drain pipe, and he's climbed up and has made his way onto the roof.
Okay.
Do you follow?
He's gonna try to make himself really hard to find.
Yeah, I'll follow.
You follow him up to the roof, and when you reach the roof, you stand there and catch your breath. Roll me a quick perception check, please. This is not to follow. This is just a standard.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
different
come
being
on!
noticed. Oh, it looked like
That's
it was
fine.
landing on 17, and then it just went rip, like it froze on 17. for me.
Dang.
Yep. Well, unfortunately, it's still a 1. You do not see
Yep.
this. It's fine. You follow the tracks, and they lead you across the roofs, and you are led. You would know that, Paul. I'd say you'd know some of the poor district. It is not long before you realise that it's leading you to the red velvet. You know the red velvet.
Oh,
So
I want some cake.
Whether or not you have visited the red velvet yourself, you certainly know it by reputation. It is a brothel.
I take back my comment.
I didn't even hear the comment, so you're
Oh, I
lucky.
was just like, now I really want some cake.
Well, they would certainly offer cake here.
Fancy to eat at a brothel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they certainly offer cake here. And you do realise that the direction of the tracks do lead you in that direction.
This
Following
guard
tracks
just wanted to visit
over the
brothel.
roofs, you do find yourself approaching the outer balcony of the red velvet. And it's there where the tracks also seem to then disappear again. I need you to roll me another perception check, please.
This guard just wanted to get us
Wait,
freak
with
on.
advantage or no? Was this
Yep,
for tracking?
you are tracking him now, so yes, this is with advantage.
Natural 20, 25.
Wow, very good,
Yes.
very good. Not only are you able to follow the tracks, you look and you see just caught very small piece of cloth. It's just been caught in the banister of this of the red velvet, and it's the same color and shade as the guard uniforms.
Okay.
The tracks lead you to a sliding door.
I'm gonna stealthily open the sliding door.
There is a hand on your shoulder. I think we're good now, thank you.
How'd I do?
Tom! Stop playing with the girls and get out. There is a scuffle and a sound of and some tittering coming on from inside, and eventually the door slides open, and the guard that you were told to track sort of pokes his about a minute, sir. Just give me a minute.
Just 1 minute. Oh.
I like the idea that this guy was just told, go hide somewhere, and he's like, brothel, got it.
Yes,
like,
yes.
it's like,
He was told to go and hide.
What I
He was
heard
just told
you
to go and
say
hide,
was,
so
go visit the ladies.
he was told to go and hide, and this is the choice that he made. So,
I mean, it's probably a frequent place that he visits, so I mean, like...
right. Well,
Don't tell us why.
let's go and have a conversation then.
All right.
And the captain slides open the door fully, and how prude is Sykes?
Rude. He's polite.
He's polite. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to describe the scene for you and let you decide how. You open the door, and you see a lady. You see a very buxom-looking, lithe elf is laid out on what can only be described as the largest heart-shaped bed you have ever seen, with this drapery of red fabric all over the place, and she's just laying out there, completely naked, with everything to see. And you see the guard is also there trying to busy get his trousers on his shirt, and it's not just him in this room. There is also in one corner a very strapped up looking young male dwarf. And in another corner, there is another lady who seems to be sort of caressing a pole. And as the door opens, she looks across to the captain and goes, "Oh, Captain, did you come for another visit?"
Just look at the captain. Just like.
"This is business, Tyrene. Gotta move on." And he just shoves you through the door, through the room.
Yeah, Sykes. Obviously he's only got eyes for one woman because he's married, but he's also very professional. So he knows like Well, as you know, like as he sees, all this hanging out in front of him, he's just, he understands. He's not avoiding eye contact kind of thing, but it's more like he doesn't mind. It's just
Okay.
like he doesn't care. He's
Yeah.
in the middle of a test. He's trying to prove himself to the captain.
Sorry, my mind went somewhere I shouldn't have done with that comment.
He wasn't married, mate. If he wasn't married, maybe, but he's a happily married man. He's trying to find his wife. I can't find him.
So you basically say
he-
he pretends
you
to
are
not
basically-
sneak any glances, but you are sneaking glances.
So you are guided from behind by the captain who guides you quite
My wife's the same way.
forcefully. Not forcefully. He's not trying to shove you down the stairs to the main street but he's gently pressuring you to move quickly through this building. It is difficult to miss the ladies and the men that are all over the place in this building. While there is definitely the sense that this place is meant to be opulent, there is a certain underlying cheapness about the place.
Yeah.
There's a lot of red. There's a lot of red fabric. There's a lot of white fabric, or some places as well. And the seats look pleasant. They look comfortable. But were you to examine them a bit further, you could tell that they're a little bit threadbare. They're a little bit worn. Some of the fabric has holes in it. So this is definitely on the cheaper side of brothels, shall we say. But he leads you. He pushes you very persuasively down and out of the brothel.
Okay, yeah.
And well, you seem to have made yourself useful. We need to talk. Follow me to the guardhouse. And he will lead you to the guardhouse. On the other side of the street, in a much more open and cooler night air, Mereteth looks at the four of you and says, "Right, I think it's about time we make a move now, don't you?"
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone ready? I look at especially Illyria and Tafari. For some reason, I feel like Farrell might be completely into it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he's totally
Yeah.
He's
Huh?
like,
What?
just
Oh,
like,
do we have to leave? Do we have to go now? What? Really?
Stretches.
Oh, well, I suppose. Do we really have to go through the sewers? Aye, we do. Shut your mouth and do as you're told.
It actually makes sense. I didn't think about that. Like Tafari, like
Tafari in the sewers.
Tafari
Tafari in
going
the
to
sewers, yeah,
sewers.
absolutely.
Oof.
But couldn't we just persuade... Sorry, say that to Lyria?
Huh?
What did you say?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay, no worries. Couldn't we just persuade the guards to let us in? And I really don't want to get this robe wet and filthy.
Didn't you already try doing that and it didn't go very well?
Yes, well, maybe I could talk to them again.
I feel like the more you fail at talking to them, the more angry they get, and the less likely it would be that that'll work.
It worked last time.
I'm
You
going
got
to
in
get,
to the
I'm
city?
going to- yeah.
Sorry?
You got into the city?
No, I mean persuading the guards. No, it's just he pulls out his monocle and says, "If I just put this on, they won't recognize me at all."
I fight the
I
urge
don't
to break
think
the
that's how
monocle.
it works.
Oh,
Man.
Just take it and stomp on it.
Sorry, Illyria, what were you saying?
He just looks at Takari. It's like, that's not how it works, Mage Man.
Is it not? Well, it seems to work so far.
Not how it works, but okay.
Don't worry. It's just a little dirt.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
dirt.
Meredith has been watching this exchange and just says, "Look, Mage Man, either do as you're told, or you go fuck off and try again yourself. And I can guarantee that if you carry on talking the way you're doing, the guards are probably not going to let you in, alright?
I love bullying Jeff around when he isn't here. It's great.
It's so much easier to do, isn't it? Okay, fine. Right. And you all pile into the small skiff that Meredith has acquired, and she starts to row you across the river. It's not a very long journey, but eventually you do start to see the light of the dockyard emanating over the water. And just before the boat starts to enter that pool of light that emanates from the dockyard, you can hear the sounds of hear the sounds of idle workers trying to make themselves some form of entertainment in this time when the docks are locked down. But you see them, you can hear them rolling dice, you can hear them making laughter and trying to make music of some sort, but you can tell that this is a quiet dockyard that normally would be very busy. She stops the small skiff and points across the water to the other side, or the left side of the boat. And you can see a building that is overhanging the water, and just underneath you can make out the black opening of the sewer pipe. It is just at the water level, just above the water level, so that the level of the water is just underneath it. So the water and the muck from the sewage pipe still continues to run out. Well, that's it. Who wants to go first, or shall I go first to make you all feel better?
You know where you're going, so probably better if you went first.
All right then.
Yeah, I'll wrap up as much as I can, especially the hair.
Aye. I've always told. Much as you're lovely with the long hair, Yannae, it does tend to hold you up a bit. Keep yourself safe. Anyway, take care of these, and she just shoves the oars into your hands, and just jumps off the side of the boat.
I pass them along to whoever's next to me. Take care of these.
Nice. The two of you begin swimming towards the sewer pipe. The smell begins to hit your nose. It's sewage smell. If any of you knows what that smells like, you know how rank that can be.
Very sadly, I do.
Oh.
Likewise, sadly, I also do. Farrell, Iria, and Tifari, you three are left on the boat.
Yeah, I'll jump in after them. I'm assuming Yannae gave the oars to Tifari because that makes the most sense.
Sure.
Because if she would have given them to Farrell, then Farrell would have given them to Tifari. But
I have a suspicion that the oars will eventually make their way to Tifari.
But here's this question: can Tafari row? Does he know what that means? No.
Illyria, are you also jumping out of the boat?
Be caught out of the sea.
Sure, all right. The four of you, Meredith included here, find yourselves eventually at the sewer pipe. From where you are, you look across and you see Tafari looking very concerned, unsure of himself. And you can see him trying to figure out whether he should be rowing back or whether he should jump out and also swim with you.
Come on in, the water's great.
I'll swim back. And just sort of hang off the side of the boat by myself.
But what? I was following. Yes, I was definitely following.
Come on, live a little.
But I always live.
A little more.
Fine. How do I get out of this boat? He starts to sort of clamber out, and there's Let me just have a quick double check as to his.
I could just see Yannae just like tipping the boat and just.
He's actually
I'm waiting very kindly for the the GM.
He is actually quite dexterous. Tefari is quite dexterous, so he's not going to clumsily make it fall out of the boat because he is actually quite dexterous. So, but he is going to.
This is very intense music for a guy clambering out of
This
a boat.
is slightly
Yes,
intense
we're
music.
gonna
Yeah,
get
it is a
out
little
of
bit
this
silly, isn't it? But unfortunately the.
Well, this is very intense for Tefari. I mean,
Well, it is and it isn't. It's just something he just doesn't want to do. It's more that he just doesn't want to do this. It's but he does eventually climb over the side of the boat and swim his way across. He actually ends up being quite a good swimmer. He's a noble, and so he would have trained in this regard anyway. So he is quite a good swimmer. Surprising to you, Yannae, because you've only known him to be a bumbling idiot. But
I'm surprised he can even swim in those robes at all.
I honestly thought that was the reason why he didn't want to do it, was because he was terrible at swimming.
No, he's actually quite a good swimmer. Well, this is something that I imagine he would have at least have come across, considering his station. So yes, the five of you are now in the sewer entrance. And Merita says, "Right, do you remember the way, Yannae, or do you want me to lead?"
You go ahead.
All right,
I'll
then.
check up on the rest. And I genuinely do try to make sure that everyone sticks together.
Okay, so you are taking the rear here, are you?
Sure.
I'm just asking. It could also be somebody else.
No, yeah, mage in the middle. That's probably safest.
Mage in the middle.
Illyria also somewhere in the middle, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll take up the rear.
Illyria, where would you like to be in this order?
Somewhere between either in the middle or the back. One of the two.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I don't mind being the one behind Meredith.
Okay, so we've got Meredith, Farrell, Tefari, Illyria, and Yannae. Alrighty then. The smell of the sewer is horrific. It is filth, it is rot, it is just... it makes you want to gag. It's not that bad, it's not so bad that you really do end up gag, unless some of you have very bad constitutions. But it's rough down here. I need one of you, please, to roll me a d10.
I mean...
We were
same
both
time.
waiting.
Alright, so Yannae, you came through first. I'll be taking your d10.
Okay, great.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it took mine for a bit.
You are making your way through the sewers, and Yannae, you're beginning to recall some of the routes. You're beginning to remember, oh yeah, if we go down this way, we'll get to this point of the city. If we go down this way, we'll get to that point of the city. No, we don't want that point. And you start to realize that Meredith is trying to lead you to at least what would be known as the poor district of the city. And there are a few twists and turns. And for those of you who aren't very good at tracking and those who are not very good at keeping direction, this starts to get very, very confusing. But Yannae, you start to remember. What are your passive perceptions, please?
For everybody?
Yes. Well, for Farrell, what is your passive perception?
16.
16. Okay. I just need to pull something up here for myself. Here we go. It's fine. Ahead of you, down the tunnel, you start hearing
Huh.
Mhm.
Is there any kind of language, or is it just like animals?
What do you speak?
I speak.
Animal.
Oh, there it is. Common, Elvish, Giant, and Orc.
Sorry, so they're in Common, Elvish.
Giant and Orc.
That's a lot.
Okay, you do not understand this language.
Okay.
That's not enough.
I was hoping for goblins, man.
Yeah, at first I thought it was gonna be like an orcish thing. I'm like, hey, I actually might be able to understand it.
No, you don't. So,
Small pipe, small orc.
what do you do?
Yeah, does anyone else seem to have noticed it?
My passive is 11.
What's your passive, Illyria?
13.
I'd say that's most of you would begin to hear this.
Okay, because he looks around at the rest of the party. He's like, well, if they hear it, he's not gonna say anything. But if they didn't look like they heard it, then he would have pointed it out. But he just kind of just like whispers, like, did anyone else hear like a weird sound up ahead? Just to the group, he just asked that, not to anyone in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Some
say that
quiet
too.
nodding going on.
Well, since Meredith is the one leading, I was be like, just be on your guard.
You got that right. And she pulls out an arrow to the bow to the longbow that she's holding.
She pulls out.
Um,
How big is this tunnel?
This tunnel it's quite wide. You are not stooped. You're not stooped. You are standing upright.
Oh, okay.
And if Pharaoh can stand upright, then yeah, it's pretty wide.
Yeah,
It's pretty big.
it's quite
Huge.
it is quite tall. Basically, what's happened is you entered through the tunnel, and eventually the tunnel opened out, and you were able to then walk along pathways along the sides of this sewer. Basically, so it's quite tall. It's quite tall, so you are able to stand upright and move about somewhat freely.
So it's
Alright.
almost kind of as big as like a modern city sewer, almost.
Almost, yeah.
Ish. Okay, cool.
Is it possible to pass each other in this sewer?
It is possible to pass each other in the sewer, if you were to walk in the water itself. The water is not deep; it comes up to about knee height. But it would mean that you would then have to jump into the water and pass each other that way. So when you're in the sewer, there are walkways on either side of the sewer walls, and then there's the passage in the middle that allows the transport of water through. But these pathways are only wide enough for one person.
I can't get really up close and personal with some of my teammates in order to pass them properly without getting into the sewer.
Yeah, unless we wanted to step in muddy water. Let's just call
water.
Let's just call it that. It's muddy water.
Muddy. It's just some TP floating by.
Are you now all moving stealthily?
I would
Oh,
like
yeah,
to.
that's a good point. Yes, I definitely will.
Excellent idea. Thank you.
I'm gonna do that as well.
Okay, no worries. Could I please have a list of languages that you all speak,
Oh,
as well as also stealth checks?
Inferno. Only Inferno.
Well, you know me, I only speak common.
Only common?
Only common.
Okay,
Gotta love it.
alright, that's fine.
Farrell's like the only like multilingual,
Yeah. He's the linguist.
and yet he's only lived in his stronghold. Like he hasn't had many interactions with people, but
No, but you listen properly.
that's true.
Nobody else listens properly anymore these days.
And the languages that he does know are
Listen,
ones that he would
So-
interact with.
you are the five of you are making your way through the Suo. And the noise, that sort of speech sound that you were hearing, it seems to stop. And you are walking very quick, very slowly, and very trying to be very quiet. You were pretty good, actually, to be honest. With your rolls there. And you turn a corner that leads ahead of you away and then splits into a junction. You're looking around. You can't seem to see anything so far. Do you continue?
I ask Meredith which one's the correct direction.
Well, it'll be that one over there, she says, pointing ahead into the tunnel that would lead to the left.
Can we... Dom used to do this thing with the squirrel. Can the squirrel, like, go see?
I mean, I guess I could. I can talk to him.
Or the fox. I guess we brought the damn fox as well.
Oh, yeah. That's even better because Tafari can actually see through through
Yeah.
Kitsune's eyes.
This is your time, magic boy. Come on. Foxy time.
Oh yeah, Tafari, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
He also needs to make a.
Towards Safari, like fox.
Well, I have a lot of things open on my screen right now. So what the hell did I do with his character sheet?
I deleted him from history.
It no longer exists. He's no longer playing. Ha ha ha. Good lord, he's actually pretty good at stealth. Fucking hell, jeez, dude. Why didn't I know you could do that? That's amazing. Yes, this one. Ooh, that's going to be hard. Right, okay, well, somebody stand in front of me.
Oh yeah, where is he in the order of things?
He is
in the middle.
okay, he's in the middle, as he says, right.
Oh, yeah.
Farrell, stop moving. Stop moving. Just. And you feel this hand on the back of your on your back, and on the back of your back, yeah, indeed, on the back of your back. And the fox Kitsune starts to make his way past you all and into the water, and there's this mutter of, well, stupid fucking thing. And he will move further up the tunnel. Let's see if he sees anything.
The fox rolls.
This Kitsune is amazing. To be honest, Jeff
we should name the group after the fox.
That's be honest, true. Yeah.
Tafari should be the one. Tafari should just be playing Kitsune. Jeff should be playing Kitsune with Tafari as the
as the pet,
as the familiar.
Let's face it, that's what he does.
Yeah, this is true. This is actually very true. Yeah. But he starts muttering in his bed as well. How's Ratman? No, there appears to be some very tall rat people certainly at the end of this. Really? I thought they were dead. And Meredith, here you go. He mutter from the front of the line. Oh shit.
Oh, rat problem. Yeah.
Yeah, rat problem.
Well, if it's just animals, I mean, there should be no problem, right?
I don't think it's just animals.
You hear Meredith mutter. I don't think these are the animal versions.
Mm.
When I said rat problem, I meant she turns around with her back to you all, and she goes, I don't mean rat problem. I mean, and she moves her hand above her head and says, rat problem.
Big rat.
Aye, big rat.
About the size of a knoll.
I'd say about that size, aye.
Okay.
Oh, so bigger than most of the people here. Rat.
No, not bigger than most people here. I'd say about your size, Yannae.
Well, if I can wrestle a knoll, then I can wrestle a rat. Like the
That's
swords come
true.
out.
That is very true.
Okay, let's do this shit.
All right,
Yep.
so we're doing this.
Farrell
then, are we?
readies his
Okay.
mace and his shield.
All right, are you going to continue making your? Oh my god, I have to
Doing
find
what?
another way. Are you going to continue
Moving forward.
moving down the moving forward through the sewers?
Yep, I'm all good.
Yeah,
We're on guard.
We're not the running kind.
Okay.
We're not smart enough for that.
Oh jeez. Please all roll me stealth checks.
And you can roll good. I know you can.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Oh wait, what's that mean?
14,
I was
17.
about to roll on a 1.
Nice.
I know, I saw that.
Really
Yeah, it's pretty good though, Illyria.
Oh, that
was
means
really,
I have
very, very good.
disadvantage. I need to roll again because I have
Oh.
disadvantage.
Roll again, please.
I guess. My armor. No.
Oh!
Why did I
Are
have
you-
to notice that?
Are you wearing heavy armor?
I am wearing medium armor.
Then you do not need to roll with disadvantage. If you are wearing
Yeah.
heavy armor, such as plate armor, you do not need to roll with disadvantage.
There's only-
but
there's
the
only
scale
one-
mail says that it counts as or that has disadvantage.
Oh
on it.
yeah, scale mail.
Oh, in that case, yes, you would then.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
scale-
medium armor, but it's like heavy medium armor.
Scale makes like click
Oh,
like
gotcha.
noises anyway.
Mhm.
And Meriteth.
I may not know about sewers, but I know about scale.
Oh,
his
jeez,
scale
okay.
mail is supposed to look like leaves, so
Sean,
like
if
it
you
doesn't
go,
look like it's that heavy, but
Where your AC is, you see that like magnifying glass
So I've got 5,
on
Yeah,
your
right
on
here.
your main
20,
page.
very
Yeah.
nice.
You
1,
click
2,
into that and
3,
it brings up the
4.
combat calc. At the bottom right, it says disadvantage on stealth. You can click that, and then when you roll stealth,
Okay.
automatically roll that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Find out
That's
the
nice.
coolest buttons.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see if he notices.
So now it should automatically do it when you roll stealth.
Oh no, that's Kitsune.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Just give me 2 seconds.
And then just take it off if you wear different armor. That does. So
I think
Oh, yeah.
I think scale is like the best medium armor that I can find for AC at least.
Yeah.
I started
moving
with, like,
through
cloth,
the
but then I
moving
bought-
through the moving through the tunnel. There is a Meriteth is in front, and she has put her bow away, and she's now drawn her rapier that you can see there, and she's moving through. She says, "Stop! Stop!" And then there's this horrific screech that goes up from the end of the tunnel. I need you all to roll me initiative, please.
Oh! They yelled so loud they got quiet. Oh, that's when you know it's serious.
Oh well.
Wow! Jeez, dude.
Ooh, hot dang!
Nice.
Okay, give me one of those. Nope.
If I've got this right, there we go.
Well,
There
you
it
got
is.
something similar to one. of
There
those.
it is.
Well, we had the best roll, the most perfectly average roll, and then the worst roll. Like we had a 20, a 10, and then
We
a
are
1.
so balanced. Such a balanced party. So delightful.
Oh my god.
I'm
Meredith.
psyched now, though. So,
It's
excuse me while I go sit in the
Yeah,
jail
I am-
cell.
Yeah, sorry about that, Sykes. You're
Yeah, Sykes, you roll
I get
initiative.
to play
too, so fall through the
No, you
floor.
don't need to roll initiative.
No,
You're in the
guys,
sewer.
I'm no longer in the
Our-
jail server.
our images are swapped.
Are they? Ah, sorry. I will
Yeah. No, that's fine. I will
change
talk
that in a
with
minute.
the Sykes
Fine, I
accent
like being
and
Yannae.
put on French. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, do your best
Say, like,
Janai
so really
accent
think like fuck off. And then
Fuck off.
there you go.
Yeah.
Kill them, try. No, no. Crap.
And
I know. I can't do anything.
and boop. There we go.
Die.
Back to normal. So,
I'll be good at
in
hats, dang it.
first up is Mereteth. She's going to yell across. I thought I killed you lot, you damn bastards! And she's going to charge forward. 1, 2, 3, and take a swipe at the horrible sort of half-human, half-rat creature that you see at the front there.
At the furry, yes.
This is a bit more than the furry, to be honest. It does hit. And we're going to go for a little bit more interesting music here.
Yeah.
And she does... Fucking hell. Oh yeah, of course. Shit! Fuck! Ugh. And that is all that she does. Illyria, you are up.
Oh, I cannot see the map.
You can't see the map? Okay, just give me 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, you didn't.
There you go.
Yay! Give me a moment. I gotta pull up everything. All right.
Yep, no worries.
Oh yeah, is it bright enough in here that Farrell can see? Like, did we have torches or something?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to say you would.
Okay. Because I'm assuming this would be total darkness if we didn't have torches.
There is a little bit of light, and the little bit of light is coming from way above you, above your heads, from
Okay, yeah, that
small
makes sense.
grates that you can just about to see above you.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to use my advantage to reroll my initiative.
Okay, I'll allow it this
Or
time.
my
Please do not forget that.
inspiration. Nope, sorry.
I'll allow it this time, but
Thank you.
only this time.
Luckily, it's easy enough to.
Here, let me just... Oh, that's much better. Thanks, okay.
So, Illyria, what would you like to do?
Thinking.
Yep,
This
no
is
worries.
becoming like XCOM again.
I just actually
Don't
Just
worry,
finished
Yannae,
playing
you're
XCOM
still
2.
last. Actually,
Oh,
no,
we don't
Yannae-
know.
Yannae,
The
you
rats
go,
could be slower than her.
you go before Sykes. So
Well, you'd be able to see on the combat tracker.
Oh yeah.
Lydia, you go before Sykes. So.
Yeah, I go before Sykes. That's great.
It
You're
just means that
find
you can
yourself
kill steal
done,
from him now. It just means you can kill steal from Sykes now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just now realized. Wait, Sykes, not Tafari.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The guy
Yeah.
who's not here.
The guy in the
Yeah.
brothel,
So,
that one.
Thinking real hard. I'm so sorry.
No worries. You can just to give some clarification as to the map. The where you are right now is just a walkway. You can jump into the water. It's just normal movement. It's also not very deep, so you can move through the water as per normal movement.
Oh, so it's not even difficult.
No,
Nice.
it is
I
not
guess you
very
did
deep.
say it was really shallow. Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
so-
It is really quite shallow.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is
that makes sense.
unfortunate that I don't have a poisoner's kit, because I would definitely make poison ammunition or a blowgun.
Oh, sorry, I didn't unlock the tokens. Apologies. There you go. You can now move.
So she'll jump down, move to like the bridge.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing that one.
Let me do a double check on Ice Knife real quick.
Yeah, no worries. The bridge is quite low. The bridge comes up to about chest height.
That's height. Okay, yeah, I could use Ice Knife. Alright, it's
Okay.
So you create a shard of ice, pointing it at one creature within range. Make a range spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Nice.
Yeah, Ice Knife is insanely good.
Alrighty then. Roll your attack for me. And who are you targeting?
Ratman number 1.
Ratman number 1. Nice.
I'm actually really glad that that's who you're targeting, because I'm going to be hitting him and somebody else too.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
It does miss, and they do
Yeah.
fail their dexterity save.
Dexterity? Okay.
So it does explode.
So, yeah, Ratman 2
Fall
is the one
damage.
taking damage then.
I think they both take damage. Because it
No,
explodes
because
on the
he
person.
missed
Oh,
Ratman
right.
1, and then Ratman 2
Right,
failed.
but the ice knife will explode. On
let
the
me
target
read the
cell.
spell. Let me read the spell.
Yeah.
Ugh. Damn it.
I like that, by the way.
Yeah, no, I saw that. It's fine. Ice knife. Here we go. Okay, a shard of ice. On a hit, the target's takes hit or miss. The shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. So both
that's
Ratmen will take 2d6 cold damage.
Yeah, I didn't realize the target is also hit by the splash. That's neat.
It is also hit. It is also hit. So
Yeah, I like that a lot. That makes Ice Knife even cooler.
Ratman number 1 will take 2d6 cold damage, and the other one needs to make a dexterity saving throw. What's your DC?
I think 11?
On
it'll
the
be,
combat tracker, it says 13.
It'll be 10 plus your spell thing, which I believe is intelligence.
It's 16.
Then it'll be then the DC is 13. So they also fail. So they will also take full 2d6 damage. So just
Nice.
roll
Alright.
roll 2d6 for me, please.
Yeah, that's
Also,
pretty good.
I
2d6
lagged
damage.
out
to two
of,
people.
fancy round, so I need you to set everything again.
Yeah, no worries. Would you like me to roll the 2d6 for you?
I got it.
You got it. Okay.
Oh, a box elder bug was like climbing up my leg. That was unsettling.
What?
Box
Oh,
elder
like a
bug.
little like beetle thing was like crawling on my leg, and that
Okay.
was that was really that freaked me out.
That's
Oh.
weird.
Lovely.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Yeah, it's springtime. They like to start entering people's houses because they're gross and annoying. I hate bugs.
Nice. It takes 4 points of damage, and so does the other one.
Big the druid.
There we go.
Well, I thought I have to roll individually two separate of them.
The target and each creature will take 2d6 cold damage. I'm going to say that it would be the same damage for both of them.
Yeah, I think you rolled the hit
Because
separately,
you
rolled the damage the same.
Yeah, it's they both have to take a dexterity roll, and then they take the damage that you then roll, or half. I believe. No, so they would then make this dexterity roll and either make it or not, and if they don't make it, they just take the damage that you rolled, and that's 4. So both of them take 4 damage.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright. Is that your turn, or do you have anything else?
Can we count that as a...
Zelma, is there anything? Is that your turn, or is there anything else you'd like to do with the Illyria?
Is it possible to do no, actually, never mind. Scratch it. That's the end of my turn.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I would give Long Strider to Feral, but I only have like 2 spell slots.
Oh, and I can reach
right again.
where I want to go.
It is now the turn of Tifari. He is going to look around and find anything that he can pick up. He's just going to do a very quick perception
signature
check.
opening move.
This is his thing. This is his thing. He's going to do a very quick perception check. Ah, yeah. That'll do. He leans down and pulls like this small chunk of rotten wood from the that's just floating in the water. Let me just have a quick look at his signature move, which he does all the freaking time.
Hacker of Doom.
Okay, he is going to target 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, it's actually going to target him. All right. Stepping forward so that he can. Well, stepping forward just a small amount so he can just get a nice clear view around the side of your shoulder there, Farrell. You see this sort of greenish black energy start to gather at his hand, and then this shot of just ball of wood just goes flying past your shoulder. Whoops. He is going to have to do that. Which he also fails, so he does take... Ooh, this is going to hurt him. Does 8 damage to this hideous monstrosity in front of them. There's a yelp from Meriteth as this happens. Watch out, you...
Past her head.
Watch out! That'll be his turn.
He's very accurate with his catapults.
He's very accurate with catapult. Yeah,
she's safe.
It is now the turn of the Ratmen.
Dang it, I was
Seeing what's happening to supposedly their leader, they're going to run up and start slashing at Meriteth. One of them is going to move there.
Oh,
they are above her. They are underneath her. So I'm going to say they do have disadvantage to this because they're having to slash upwards. Yeah, you can just about see ahead of you this diminutive creature wearing this broken leather armor pulls out this dagger and goes and slashes at the foot of Meriteth, but she just simply lifts her foot out of the way. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It is now the other Ratman's turn. Seeing what's happening, he's going to run up, leaping over the barrel that's there, up to the side of Meriteth, and do the same thing. Let me just double check my rules here.
Dang, I really wish there was a way that I could like quick swap with her, like because I want to be in that position, surrounded by enemies.
Oh yeah, because of what's going on there, the Ratman does not have disadvantages anymore. So he's going to just simply roll, and he rolls a 1. Natural 1. So what happens is he runs up, and he forgets that he's in sewage. And so he places his foot down, and he goes to slash at her, but falls flat on his face. He is now prone. Just find my
That's
effects. Hey, you rolled a 1.
I like to point out, Sykes is chasing a guy, Metalman Brothel, I think, from what I've heard. And
This
we're
is pretty much-
fighting rat people.
Yep.
In the
Yeah.
sewer.
That is exactly what that is exactly what happened. What is happening right now?
What a weird day is going.
It's,
Yeah, for both parties. And yeah.
yep.
There. It is now the turn of the strange abomination of rat and human that you can just make out at the end of the tunnel. There is a noise that you hear. He then draws a sword and slashes at Meredith, hitting for a 21. Yeah. Not doing a lot of damage, but you can just about make out. Meredith is quite short, and this guy's taller than her, a lot taller. So you do see this happening. He draws a short sword, slashes down, and as he slashes down, he leans forward and bites at the top of her head.
Yeah.
Ah,
She's short, and he doesn't quite get the angle and misses the top, misses her completely. He's then going to back off down the tunnel. She does get a reaction against this. I need to get that one. Where are you going away, you bugger? Is what you hear.
Oh, nice.
She slashes at him
that's a good hit.
and
ah.
just seems to. You don't. It's a bit hard to see from here, but you can tell it hit. But he just laughs.
What?
And heads down away.
Hmm.
Farrell.
Dang. I want to get him. But yeah, so I'm gonna. Ooh. If she's short, will I be able to like get past her?
No, she is dwarf height. She's about 4 feet in height.
Okay.
What?
So
Trying to
where was I
get
standing?
going.
Right here.
Can we just
There you
jump
go.
over?
Duck. Okay.
Is this barrel behind Ratman 2? Is that like difficult terrain, or is that like a?
No. It's just
Blocking
simple.
thing?
It's well. What? Okay. Describe what you want to do.
I want to stand on that spot.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You can do that.
Oops. Wrong.
You can shove the barrel out of the way. That's fine.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that works. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna hold up my like leaf-shaped talisman
Mhm.
and cast a Word of Radiance, and it does a D6 to both of them if they fail a con check. So,
Very nice. All right. I'll.
two.
He does succeed though.
Okay, so that one succeed.
Yep.
It does not do half damage, so I'm only doing damage to Ratman 1.
Cool. Roll me your damage.
Yeah.
Wow. Very
Way.
nice. Okay. So, what's the color of your magic?
Like green, like a leaf green.
That's it. Yes. The spring leaf green energy shines from your holy symbol, and you cast the word off, and this radiant green light just bursts out. One of the Ratmen is able to cover his eyes as he goes, but you hear the noise from the other Ratmen as he just goes crumples and burns. Very nice.
Oh my god.
Also, I will
Does
say
the
the
Sonic
word
Hedgehog
is
scream?
in giant. So like whatever spell he casts, he casts it in giant.
Very nice. Very nice. Shanae.
Right. So there's something in my pocket that I don't want to keep anywhere near a magic caster.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can I? Yeah, I know it would have been unfair for me to not mention it and then you forget about it. And we have a wonderful session and you remember later.
That's okay. I
Let me
would just remember later
ruin
instead.
this for myself and say,
That's just
is it like a bonus action to chuck that out of my pocket, or is it a full action? What's that going to be?
I'm going to say this is a bonus action.
Okay. Then I'm gonna chuck that out of my pocket, trying to remember. I just closed the map. I just closed the map. The map is
Yeah, no
gone.
worries.
She chucked it so hard she closed the whole sewer.
I've done
Oh,
that
I did
before.
that.
I forgot how I've gotten it back, but I have
Oh, wait.
accidentally done that
I
before.
think, yeah, I accidentally moused over something. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. Remember, okay, yeah, good. So I'm trying to remember where I put that thing to begin with, because I
Okay.
want to find it again after.
Mhm.
You can
Um,
You just
also
wanna
you can
chuck it away
also
before the
resize it
combat.
if you want to move it somewhere that like isn't in front or behind something on your screen. You can like resize the map and
Oh yeah, no, that's not a problem. Okay.
Yeah, she's
Um,
talking about the shard that she wants to remember
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it was,
No, I know.
so we can pick it up later.
So dropping the shard, I'm going to. I already had my scimitar shot, didn't I?
Yeah, you had
yeah.
them already.
I can't switch that from hand. And okay. Then I'm just running. I am
All right, Tim.
just running. Because
Just running.
yeah, because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, just
That's my regular.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry. It's you went to the left hand side of Tafari, and that's a wall. But it's fine. You had enough room.
Oh, yeah.
You had enough room to go around. It's fine.
Okay. I don't mind like getting my feet wet a little. As long as
You now have
through the wall.
stinky wet feet.
great.
Well, I mean, and Farrell and Illyria are just outright standing in it, so I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
chuck the sword. Chuck the sword. No, I was kidding.
And
No.
trying to remember my rules here, but can I pass a party member? Because everything seems to be blocking the path to the were-rat now.
Well, what do you want to do?
Well, I want to chase him.
I think she wants to run past.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. If no, you wouldn't be able to pass them. They
Okay.
are physically blocking that space. No.
Then I will stay here and I will take a dodge action.
Okay.
Just in case. Because
Yep, no worries.
I'm not capable of hitting anything from this distance with my scimitars.
Sure, no worries. Sykes, you are currently chasing down a guard, and Kitsune is going the same time as him. It is now Meredith's turn. She yells down the corridor, "Come here, you little bastard! I'm not done with you yet!" And is going to make her way away from the rat. They are going to take an attack of opportunity against them. Her. Disadvantage because prone. Yep, of course. From their prone position, they fail to slash up at her, and she chases after this dude. And yeah, she is going to cast that on herself. And use her turn to try and slash at this this creature, and does hit.
Hmm.
Nice.
Hopefully, the spell that she has cast will
Ah.
not cause any damage. She is getting now very very frustrated. You can hear, Yannae, you know the sound of Meredith when she gets frustrated and annoyed.
Oh shit.
And yeah, the expletives are starting to run and oh, I'm not going to start swearing on this stream, because yes, while some swearing does happen in the stream, Meredith is she's quite the font,
She's
shall we
obscene.
say.
There's,
She is extremely obscene.
she has a large vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those
Especially-
jokes where, like, in TV, they're just like, there's like bleep, 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 and then a bleep, bleep, and then.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
there's also a lot of question of taking the person's heritage into question and all that kind of sort of thing as well. So it's quite rough for ears. That is her turn. Illyria.
Then one of the bleeps just doesn't bleep, and it's like, God. I mean, what?
With a
Illyria.
cheese.
And then I got a ladder and bleep, bleep, bleep.
Cactus, beep, beep.
So Illyria, tell us what you're up to.
To climb over the little bridge. Or, well, not bridge, walkway, I should say.
Sure, you can climb over it, or you can go underneath it. It is about chest height, and it's not particularly well constructed, so there is room underneath. It does mean that your nose is going to get very close to the water, but
The smell is not important when in combat.
alrighty then.
Under the bridge. Piercing damage from her rapier.
Sorry.
Well, she's got a roll. For her, I'm attack with the rapier.
Nice.
you hear
Roll
me?
me your attack, sir. Yep, roll me your
Can
attack,
you
sir.
guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Nice, very nice.
Oh yeah. Also, before we continue with the damage rolls, she has a fighter style of dueling, which, if I remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
when are you wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, basically dual wielding or two-handed, I gain +2 bonus damage rolls
Oh,
with
nice.
that weapon.
What?
Very nice. So when you roll your damage, just at the bottom left-hand corner of Fantasy Grounds, you should see modifier. Just type in 2 there, and it'll add the damage modifier to your damage roll. It still hits. It hurts. You duck under the bridge, holding your breath as you go past, drawing your rapier at the same time. You cut and you dash up and stab straight forward into the rat who's currently on the floor in front of you. There is a screech from the rat as you stab it straight into the side. Is that your turn? Illyria?
Did I use all my yeah, I think I did, didn't I? Whole movement.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's your normal movement? 30?
30, yeah.
No, you've got five more movement.
Yep, so you got one more square.
And I believe the rat did use its reaction. To
Oh
try
yeah,
and-
that's true.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, because it swiped at Meredith.
So you can back off if you want to.
I'm actually glad that you brought that
Yeah.
up, Neil, because I was planning on moving away from it on my turn, too, but just not caring about taking the hit. But now I don't have to worry about taking a hit at all.
Unless he goes before you.
So,
Ah,
Oh, yeah, he does actually. Yeah.
So guys.
Yeah, it'll be end of my turn.
Sorry.
That'll be any of your turn. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It is Tifari's turn.
I may have closed the map again. Thank you.
I'll say nothing. just let you rest.
Just pressing buttons. Too many buttons.
Tefari is unsure about what the issue here is, and not really concerned, and is assuming that that Meredith is dealing with the rat that she's been yelling at. So he's just going to simply walk up, keeping his feet dry, to behind Yannae. Sorry about this, and will cast Sapping Sting at the creature in front of them, who's prone on the ground. It does not make its attack, and so will take 1d4 necrotic damage.
Whenever I see failure, I always think it's a bad thing, but it's like, oh wait, no,
Yeah.
it failed
No,
its
not
check.
always.
It's
Not
like,
always,
yeah.
no. Janai, you just see this green black energy emerge from Tefari's hand, and then fly forwards. It strikes the rat man in the ground. Doesn't kill him, but you can see that this rat dude is bleeding profusely and is still prone. It is now.
Waters dyed
It is
red.
now their. It is now their turn. They are going to stand. They're going to stand up, so they are no longer prone. And seeing you behind them and seeing where their leader has gone. I forgot that was a thing. They're going to go. And they're actually going to move through you because that is an ability they can do. 5, 10, 15. You do get Illyria. Would you get? Yeah, you'd get Illyria. You would get an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want to kill this motherfucker.
Go for it.
Nice. Do it.
This rat bastard.
Yeah, and I'm guessing I don't because of its ability, right?
You do miss. No, I'd say you would as well. It is moving.
Okay, cool.
It is moving away from you. It just has the ability to move through space of
It's like a
medium
small
or larger.
creature kind of thing.
It's a small creature that's able to go.
Yeah.
But
alright.
you would still be able to get an attack of opportunity on this.
Sure. Where is my mace? I don't ever use it, but it's right here. Okay.
Kill the rat bastard.
Oh, swing and a miss. This thing is way too nimble. And also moving through your legs as well. And that's the thing that made it
Yeah.
hard. Is you swiped down, but it's already you didn't realize that. Oh shit! Bollocks! Come on! Where are you gone? And it's already darted off and moving down the right hand side. So 5, 10, 15. 20, 25. It is going to move to there. Drop its dagger on the side and draw its crossbow. Turn around and take a shot at you, Farrell, because it doesn't like the fact that you try to swipe at it.
It doesn't. That's
we all
weird.
miss.
It's
Everyone misses
spooked.
tonight.
It's spooked. That's the problem. It's spooked. It doesn't like the fact that it's gotten beaten to pieces and its one of the compatriots is gone, and its leader also seems to have disappeared as well. So it doesn't like this at all. That will be its go. It is now their turn. The weird rats. Down the corridor, you hear. It will be a pleasure to curse you with my form.
You remind me of an old DM I used to have.
Oh dear. It's going to take a bite attack. It does hit.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be interesting. So it does hit, and it will cause 1d4 plus 1 piercing damage to Meredith. She only takes 2 damage on this.
No.
How are you with being friends with rat people, Janai?
Meredith?
Oh well, this should be okay. As long as I don't fuck it up, she should be okay.
No, I was asking
Save,
Janai
save.
how
Yeah!
much friends with the rat
Save,
person.
save.
Yeah, no,
There
good.
was a save.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get me, you bastard! This is what you hear. And he will swipe at Meredith with his sword. Missing. It does hit, actually. It does hit. Doing 4 points of damage to Meredith. This is this is a bit rough down there. She's doing all right, I think. She's doing fine. But this is her thing. This is what she's born for. Farrell.
All right. Well, seeing as we need to go to the left anyways, and also, like, I don't want her to die, I'm gonna run down after
Okay.
the were-rat instead of the rat man.
Hello.
And I'm going to.
You just hello.
Yeah. Hello. How's it going? I put my hand on his shoulder and melt him again.
Well, we'll have to see about that because you need to do some
yeah.
things for that.
Yeah, I gotta actually hit him first.
Yeah, you got to actually hit him first. You do hit him.
Nice. I thought I rolled really bad.
He's got pretty low armor.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oof.
Boy, nice.
He tried to dodge out of the way, but he's like, no, come here. And both hands go. Oh no, hang on a minute. You're holding your mace right now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, shoot. Yeah, I probably would have to drop that.
You can put it away. That's fine.
Okay.
You
And I'll
can
grab
put
him
it
by like
away.
the scruff of the neck, kind of like where like a.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, where you would grab a cat, for example. Yes. So
Yep,
you grab him by the scruff of the neck, and no, you don't. And the green energies light up your hand, and then this black greenish energy starts to pour into his back, and you want it too?
More than my friend tier.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
She's like, he protects me.
Janai.
Senpai, protect.
They keep running. They keep running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking hell.
You have a
1, 2,
longbow,
3,
though.
4, 5. Yeah, but it takes a whole damn action to switch them. And I'm not dropping my scimitars. So I'm gonna say either kill him or leave him. And
What do you think I'm trying to do?
You can always double move, get next to him. That way, if he runs.
I get that.
But you
That's
know
a
what,
good
this-
point.
these fuckers are gonna run anyway, but you know what? I will.
Yeah, it's one
Jesus.
extra opportunity attack
We
to
had
use
better
on him.
fucking rest after this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Uh,
Oh no, I
I'm
can't.
gonna-
I
sorry,
can't
I'm
hop
gonna-
over. Sorry, no.
You can't hop over, but
No,
I am
I
going to
can-
say you can go there indeed. Yes.
All right. Yeah. And then I'll use my action, flip and surge. To
Well, no,
fucking
what's your movement value?
30.
Oh, you'd be able to get there. Be able to get there in
Yeah,
one
because
move.
it's 6.
Okay,
Yeah, because
yeah.
you moved 5.
You move 5, so
Yeah.
you get there in one move.
Really? I can't count for shit. All right, then I don't use my action surge, which is good because I wanted to save that because we're in a sewer.
Mhm.
And I'm going to, get the scimitars and let's make some red kebabs. I expect anyone fancy red on a stick?
All right. Let's see. let's see if you can. What is it? Shrek says.
Sorry?
Let's see if you can make weed rat rotisserie style out of this thing.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Go for it.
just deal more than 10 damage.
Very
Also,
nice.
I
Very
like,
very
I like
nice.
how
there.
I like how no one acknowledged
Oh fuck!
reference
Of
there.
course, this is the. Oh, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Flippin'. Janai would not have known this. She would have done it anyway. But
Yeah.
I forgot for a second there that it was resisting.
Yeah, no, it's unfortunately.
So much.
You say what happens is you slash at it. You do hit, and you cause this line to appear along the side of its body, but as you watch, it's like, yes, I got you. You see that line of flesh that you have opened just immediately close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. She's stubborn. She's going to like. I get a
It's like
second swipe.
fighting
I'm
us.
taking a second swipe.
Go for it,
It's
yeah.
not going to be any good.
That's like fighting a ghost. Just keep swinging your swords.
Just keep swinging. Just keep
Just
swinging.
keep swinging.
Just keep
Just keep
swinging. Just keep
swinging.
swinging. Swing. Do
Oh,
no
so-
damage.
If you cut his head off, it can't
Swish.
regrow. So
I'm so glad we all went with the same one just then. Yep,
Yeah.
they did. That's literally what happened. You swang. You swung. You swang. You swang. You swung with one.
I swang.
You swung with one blade, and then you swung with the other, and yeah, it's just you open up cuts in this creature, but they immediately close up afterwards. It's extremely frustrating.
Like
Is that your
Z
turn?
with Zoro, but a Y.
Is that your turn?
I joined Meriteth in a couple of expletives. And I go, okay, magic.
Farrell, you are learning some new words here. Sykes, you have probably found you have just about caught up with the guard by now.
Mhm.
It is now Merita's turn. She is getting
Man, this is
pissed.
all- okay.
Yeah.
yeah, you're
She is
climbing
getting
rooftops, so
absolutely
we're
Yeah,
pissed right
there's-
now.
Okay, Meriteth,
she's-
we've got 9 minutes in the stream. You killed that son of a bitch.
She's gonna
Imagine
try.
if-
She is definitely gonna try.
Oh man, I don't know about this.
No, she's actually. Hang on a minute. Let me just see what I rolled.
Wait, I think she might know that it doesn't work.
She would know.
Might
She'd know that this doesn't work. She goes, right, okay, fine.
grapple time.
Mage boy, get over here! And she's going to disengage from the creature
Yes.
and simply
Into the wall.
and into the wall. She's going to disengage from the creature and simply stand there with the rapier out. No, even though she knows it's not going to do it, she's going to simply stand there with the rapier out.
Just
Illyria.
leaning against the wall, just eat.
Magic missile.
Magic missile!
Yeah!
There it goes. Can you just read the spell for me, please?
Yeah, sure.
So if it's the one I'm thinking of, I don't.
3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you could see within range. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. Darts all darts strike simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several.
So there is still one rat dude still alive.
Yeah, that's my plan. 2 for the were rat and 1 good old missile for that little rat creature looking thing.
Nice.
Nice, very nice. And because these are magic missiles, they hit. That's it,
Mhm.
nothing else.
Yes.
So, roll me your damage, please, sir.
Yeah, I like Pathfinder Magic Missile so much more than D&D because I love the idea that you can split it up. Like, that's so cool.
Well, this one you can still split.
Oh!
You can split as well.
This is split.
No, I didn't think the D&D
Nice.
one did it? I thought
Yeah,
that
this
was
is
only a
split as
single
well.
Yeah,
target.
this is.
Oh,
No,
really?
this is split as well. Yeah.
Oh,
We're
dang.
playing D&D.
Oh, this. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, this is D&D.
Oh yes,
Never mind.
No, I know
very
you-
very nice.
This
You
feels
I thought
very
you were playing
this feels
Pathfinder.
very
So-
Rune Lords. This here, Pathfinder. Very sort of. Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
up to your neck in sewage,
So,
and here's a rat. So, yeah.
that grayish purplish greenish energy that you have. What was your spell color again, please, Illyria?
Kind of like this purplish, like light purplish type color.
This purplish smoke starts to gather in front of that third eye which you have in your has out of the center of your head. You glance over down one side, and you glance over down the other side, and you concentrate, and then you would see this. Maybe Tefari would also see this from behind you. See these two darts just, and one dart going, and you hear that from one side that you killed on, and there's this screech and scream from the Weirad as it gets pummeled by these two remaining darts. It is still alive. It is hurting, but it is still alive. Is that your turn?
Super unfortunately, I cannot make another attack. Oh,
It was a really good turn, though. I mean, jeez.
I love magic missile though.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Is there? I mean, I have not moved.
Nope.
Uh, Actually, I'm going to use one of my abilities.
Okay.
I was right here, right?
Yep, you were there.
Mind Blast. I'm
Ah.
going to read it out for everyone here. Give me a hot moment. Mind Blast. You emit a psychic blast in a 30 feet cone. Each creature must succeed on a DC, intelligence saving.
No.
So it'd be 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus your intelligence.
Plus intelligence psychic damage.
Yep. So,
Yeah, 8,
Everyone.
8 plus
Yeah.
intelligence.
it is a 30-foot cone. It is a it is a 30-foot cone, so you can avoid casting it on. You can avoid casting it to. Yeah, I'd actually.
Feral.
I'd say you would miss Farrell.
Yeah, it's like a psychic.
I can see there
dragon
being an
breath.
angle where you could do that.
Yeah, there's an angle which you would miss it. So you can miss Farrell.
Yeah, it'd be like a psychic burning
Yeah.
hands.
And
Yeah.
and be stunned for 1 minute.
Ooh.
And,
Wow, very
and
nice.
Can repeat the saving throw at end of each of its turn. On a success, the effect of being stunned ends.
Sure, no worries. Well,
And
it
I'm
first needs
using
to.
this sucker.
Yeah, no worries then. What is your DC?
Yeah, because now you just gotta
it's-
nail him.
8 plus proficiency plus
Should be 2.
intelligence, so 13. I believe.
13. Okay, so it needs to make a 13 intelligence saving throw. It makes it.
Ooh. But half damage, right? Was that?
Yeah. Did you
Man.
just look at half damage on a success?
Nope.
Oh.
Tafari could. Oh man, and that's unfortunate because Tafari would have definitely used reaction.
You can't see it. Though. You're on the corner.
Oh yeah. Yes. Tafari needs to be able to see it, so he can't actually. Yeah. No. He does actually need to be able to see it. So no, he can't use that reaction. So no, unfortunately, it does not. It does still save. But
Yo.
Farrell and
Oh yeah, inspiration. Yeah. Can I make
That only
an
works for you,
inspiration
that-
reroll?
Yeah, you can't use your inspiration to make something else.
But-
roll.
Well, maybe. I don't know. It's up to.
there is okay. This is the final moment of the game. There is for those watching at home, inspiration functions the same as all those things that are in the D&D rulebook, as well as one extra thing. and that is my players can petition the GM to use their inspiration in order to see if they can have something happen, or see if they can glean some sort of insight or something. So if you would like to do this, you need to describe to me what it is you precisely want to do. It does not force me to reroll, because it's a reroll for me. But if you would like to use it for anything else, that can be done.
Okay. Never mind then.
Okay.
Is it possible to disengage? I was for like 5 feet because I moved about 4.
It will take an attack of opportunity against you.
I'm going to skip for a biscuit.
All right. It will still take a bite attack at you.
Oh.
Oh.
It does fail though.
Yeah!
It leans forward to bite you, but you are already out of its range, and it
Nice.
stumbles forward into your range, Yannae.
Does it?
Well, that's what it does.
That's my turn.
And that's your turn. Okay. I have too many things open on my window. It is now Tifari's turn. He is going to move up because he can't see shit. 4 to there, and let me see what he's got. He also has
A cup of dew.
he's gonna go with sapping sting. Seeing the thing in front of him, he's just like what sort of abomination? What sort of abomination are you? Okay, damn it. Why do I have to? Fine. And he was going to cast. He's going to draw this spike of greenish black energy forward. Wow!
Oh,
And
man.
cast it forward into the Weirrat. Doing 3 points of damage. It is still up. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh
Farrell,
boy, oh boy.
you kill this man. You kill
I
this
hope
creature.
so.
Huh? Damn it, I thought that would kill it. It is now its turn. It sees what's going on around it. It does not like its current prospects. So it simply says bye-bye. And it starts, you hear this horrendous cracking and creaking noise as its form shrinks and changes and becomes this ordinary, very large rat. And that rat is going to disengage and run for its life. And it's going to double move out there. And that is where we are going to end the session today.
Oh, it got away.
Yes, we are just at that time.
Only for it to create more rat creatures. We just created a whole army of rat creatures by not killing that thing.
We are running very, very short time, so I do want to do a very quick sort of memorable moments thing. Memorable moments, quick rounds. Yannae, what was your favorite memorable moment for today?
I don't know. I'm still too pissed about the rats. No, it was a good session. I think all in all, we did. I think actually my favorite moment was Sykes doing some good old tracking. I'm not even thinking of myself here or my group. It's
No, that's fine.
Sykes did a good moment there.
I am
like-
very impressed. I'm very impressed with that. And there's just something about Sykes that sort of makes you go.
What? Yeah.
There's an innocence
Like,
there.
Sykes
He's an idiot, but he's our idiot.
Yeah.
He's a
And it's-
persuasive idiot.
Well, it's more the actions of Sykes that led to the persuasion of the captain than anything else. And the captain's not stupid. He's like, would this guy really have done this?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this guy actually really did this. This
Wow.
guy's a fucking imbecile. All right, okay.
Next-
Well, let's see
next
what he's
level
got.
moron. Yeah.
Let's next level moron. Talking of Sykes, what was your memorable moment?
Definitely falling off the bridge face first into the ground. I give up. I'm done.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. I can definitely appreciate that. If you'd rolled at least a 15, you would have been all right. But you rolled a 10, mate, and so
I
no.
really want my grappling hook, but I don't think I'm getting that back.
I just love
No,
the
you are
idea
not
that
getting that one
fell
back.
already
But the
in
grappling hook will be
she's
coming
like-
back. I'm gonna eventually buy another one.
Farrell, what was your memorable moment for today?
Well, I will have to say that seeing Sykes be an expert tracker was like, it's like Sykes redeemed himself for doing such a interesting thing last session. So it's like it's actually kind of cool to see something so crazy actually still kind of succeeding. So it's like it's cool to see that it still actually sort of went well-ish.
Yeah.
But honorable
yeah.
mention, anytime Ed plays Tafari is going to be a memorable, fun moment. So,
still
honorable
love that
mention
Tafari
goes
was
to,
like,
to
I
Ed
love
playing
this.
Tafari.
It's like I MVP'd him into the castle. It's like,
Well,
I
thank
really
you,
like it.
thank you for your compliment.
Yeah, I really like it when Ed tries to be coarse as well. You're just like, no.
Yeah.
We're not buying it.
Nah, it's never gonna happen, really. And Illyria, did you have a memorable moment for today?
Just want to go to bed, but
No.
oh.
it would have been a memorable moment if he would have failed at Mind Blast, man.
I still thought
Yeah,
that was pretty
it's
cool.
really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate that didn't succeed, and that would have been really cool, and
We
would have,
killed the other one though.
it would spark some interesting conversation as well afterwards. But that is going to be us for today. We're going to raid somebody. I see. Oh, we have Captain Robert. So we're going to go and raid Captain Robert. They also seem to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons. I have no idea. Oh, Call of the Netherdeep. Oh, that's gonna be fun. So we're going to go and raid them and have some fun with them.
Yes.
Please show them some love. Show them some love in the channel, in their Twitch chat, and yeah. I will be back tomorrow with some Spiritfarer and or Elden Ring or both. Otherwise, I'll be there back on Sunday with some more D&D with my other D&D group. And from next week onwards, for next week there will be no streaming because I will be on holiday in the UK and I have no my setup, so there will be no streaming next week. But service will resume the following week. Take care, everyone. Look after yourselves. Love each other as much as you can, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.